complete. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
Burger King presents 4 bright, colorful Star Wars glasses.
Hey, it's Luke Skywalker.
And the princess.
Gee, wow! Get your kids a different Star Wars glass each week. Buy a regular serving of Coke for 59 cents plus tax. Get Chewbacca. Get Darth Vader. R2-D2 and C-3PO.
What mission? What are you talking about?
We can get all 4.
Star Wars glasses at Burger King until February 2nd.
Pode 2, 3.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Eat whatever the fuck you want. Soon you will be dead. So what difference is it making? Stop listening to what people say about you. Stop chasing the perfect summer body. Whether you are fat or thin, haters will hate. And soon your haters will also die. Hopefully in the most horrific manner.
It was confiscated?
Yes, it was.
But you, here's one from BF in the chat. We won't get cunt again.
Exactly. Meet the new cunt. Same as the old cunt.
Here are some other phrases you'll want to know if you want to be sure to sound hip in the 90s.
Yo, a greeting.
Yo, Curb, what's up?
Clutch the pearls, said in amazement or disbelief.
Well, you know he's married. Clutch the pearls.
Bucked. In the 80s, it was just wasted.
I don't know how many I had, but boy, did I get bucked. I sure felt it the next morning. That was really the worst thing I'd ever done.
I hope you didn't drive home.
No way.
MacGyver, as in the TV show where the impossible is often accomplished.
I can't believe you got off that speeding ticket. What a MacGyver.
Norville, to secretly undermine.
What? I can't believe you stole your job. You've really been Norville.
Black & Decker, or a real tough assignment. You get the analogy, right?
This job is a real grind. It's just a Black & Decker.
Some phrases may be around forever.
Well, look, I gotta run. Peace.
Bye, Tom.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
Saturday.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Oh, hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to BF Live, The Vibe. That's right. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. As I said earlier, BF Live, The Vibe. That's right, folks, because this show is all about a vibe. You guys that know, the regulars know what's going on. How's everybody doing today on this Tuesday, December 3rd, folks? That's right. We are here for the next 3 hours. I hope you're going to hang out with me. At least you can check in or check out during some of this time. How's everybody? Oh, hey, everybody.
Oh, hey, guys. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and I'm doing great now. It's a Tuesday. I don't know how we feel about Tuesdays. It's not a Monday. You know, it's not a Wednesday, middle of the week. It's not Friday, the end of the week. It's kind of one of those in-between days, but we're going to have fun nonetheless. We're going to get you through this day. We'll do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. We'll do all of the stuff. We're going to do the chat family check-in. I see the chat running in the background on my screen playing again. This is BF Live, The Vibe. Let me put the thing down. Let me go. Let me put this banner down right here so I can get that out of the way so you can see that this is the vibe. That's right, folks. That's what I figured. You know, this show is all about the positive vibes I like to create here for 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live. Who's joining us from over in the Levy-verse, over the Levy Whores? You guys over there? Whoa, with Joey C? Yes, Bob had Joey C on this morning, and Tom was in the chat, and all of our friends were in the chat, Uncle Jack, and everybody's just having fun, yucking it up over there. And boy, Tom Gully takes the hits in these chats nowadays. I don't know. I think some of it started out being real, but now part of it is just fun, like all piling on to Tom Gully. So it's all in good fun, Tom Gully. Shout out, my friend, if you're watching. How you all doing today? Let's hang out for the next 3 hours. Like I said, we're going to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. We'll do our miserable news history moment. I got a whole slate of stuff that we can talk about here. I got news stories. We'll do our miserable news history moment where Bob Levy will read the news from the Miserable Men show back in the day. Our miserable news history moment, that is. We're going to do the National Day calendar check, a lot of other fun stuff. I got a whole slate of stuff that I never have enough time to get to, folks. But the first thing I like to do is I like to do the chat family check-in. So I hope Bob's getting off the air. I see a few chats in here, but I trust and hope that the chat family will be joining me for the regular 3-hour hangout that we do today. Whatever part of the day you can join me in. So let's go. What did it? We know. That's right. The work whistle lets us know that right here on the East Coast of the United States, where I'm coming from, it's high noon. So you got your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you got your ham sandwich. What are you doing? Come on, we're going to live and laugh for the next 3 hours right here on BF Live. 3 hours every day. I love hanging out with you guys.
I'm rolling with BF Buffalo.
This is the vibe that I'm creating. BF Live, the vibe.
That'll make you say grow, but keep that avocado fardo. Where does he go? Blazing green, always lean. That's his motto. Puffing slow, living life.
Living life.
You gotta laugh it up, my dude. Living life.
Living life.
Just keep it chill, stay in that mood.
Yeah. Live and laugh right here on BF Live. I want to thank my partner, Cyke Labs, for making me these cool-ass graphics here. All the new graphics you're going to be seeing, everything. It's compliments of my friend, Cyke Labs, man. That's right, BF Live. We're kind of shifting over to the vibe because that's what this show is all about. I'm coming up on 200 shows, and all I ever want to do is create a positive vibe for 3 hours a day right here on BF Live. So that's what it's all about. This show is the vibe. And the reason I know it's the vibe, folks, is because normally every day at this time, I'll put my glasses on, I'll go to the chat, you'll let me know what you're up to in the BF Live opening chat family check-in. So come on, y'all, let's get into it today. It's Tuesday. We're going to create a vibe right here on BF Live with your help. So here we go, folks. The goggles are going on. I'm going to run the element, and we're going to do it and get into it. Here we go, folks. We're about to get into the BF Live opening chat family check-in for BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 197. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Let's get in here. Come on, let's hang out. What are you doing? We got it all going right here. I'm going to go to the chat right here. I'm going to go to the top, and we're going to talk to everybody. Let me know what you're up to today. I will remind you, as always, that my PayPal donate preset options are pinned at the top of every chat on BF Live. Thank you in advance. Boy, let's see if I can get my bot to work today. I don't know. I'm technical difficulties with my bot, my automatic bot that's supposed to be running my links. My friend Testicle Tiger checked in way early last night. This is timed at 2 a.m. last night, 2:10 a.m. my time, saying vibes. Testicle Tiger, my friend. Checking in. How are you doing, Testicle Tiger? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Where you're coming from? Let's see. We got stuff going on in the background. Here we go. There she is. Reverend Wild Bill checks in from the ATL and says, "Can I get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
There's your Hoya, the Reverend Wild Bill. Welcome to the Vibe. On Esther checks in, it says, Happy Taco Tuesday, you heathens. Much love. And Hoya, you gonna? On Esther. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing, gonna? And please heed our friend on Esther who says, sure, you suckers be sure. Get that, see the little B in the beginning? Be sure you suckers hit that mother effing like button. Come on. Don't be a fish-eyed fool. Do as on Esther says and hit that like and share, subscribe. It's all free, folks. Thank you in advance. On Esther says, Testicle Tiger, the Reverend Wild Bill, Hoya, and much love coming from on Esther. On Esther says, BF Live Stream Show, Hoya Baby Cakes. Let's get our vibe on. People are already feeling it. People already know it's a vibe. People described it's a vibe right here on BF Live. So I love that. I love that you're picking up the vibe and you are part of creating the vibe because you are a cool ass in the chat family. So let's go because Just a Guest is bricked up here. What is up, my bricked up friend? How you doing today? I'm looking for my bricked up sound effect. There it is. Along with my friend Chunk Squad who checks in all bricked up. The Perry family's coming in. We'll get into a little Perry talk. We'll go to Twitter X because, sure, it went down again last night. Perry seemed like extra cranky last night for whatever reason. He's always ready to quit, but, man, he's extra cranky, and the show ended in a very interesting way with kind of a maybe an injury situation. We'll have to stay tuned for that one. Pecan says, Aguni Gugu or something, and to that I say, Aguni Gugu to you, Pecan. How you doing, buddy? They stuck their head in the water, Gus, and they came out with fucking fish, Gus. It was crazy. How you doing, P. Cunt? Tits McGee Fitzpatrick checks in and says, Hoya chat family, listening while my mister today, with my mister today. We love being here with you all, and I love having you here. I'm glad even though he's sick and it's not a great reason that he's with you, I'm glad he's not driving his life away right now and he's with you. On Esther says, Just a Guest, Tits Fitzpatrick, Chunk Squad, Peacunt, Hoya from our friend on Esther. Tits McGree Fitzpatrick checks in and says, love to on Esther. There's my bro, Funky Bronco. He knows what's up. He says, Hoya, what is up, you midday goblins? How you doing, my friend Funky Bronco? Let's have some fun today. Terry Nee says, lift off, and lift off we will, Terry Nee. How you doing, my friend Terry Nee? Checking in this afternoon. Hoya, Funky Bronco from on Esther. On Esther says, Terry Nee. Hoya, Testicle Tiger checks in and says, I have a few of those glasses. That's right. Oh, the Star Wars glasses in the beginning commercial of the opening liftoff reel. I love bringing you some nostalgia, mix of nostalgia and old laughs and stuff like that. And Testicle Tiger, I'm really enjoying the clips that now that the shorts that Tom was running leading into Perry Caravello now, because it gives us all a flavor of maybe some things that we missed out on, back in the day of Perry Caravello. So good morning, Testicle Tiger. And notice that there's something different at the end of your name. There's something there that wasn't there before. That's right, Testicle Tiger has a mofo wrench right here on BF Live. That's right, my friend. I'm rubbing it in. There you go. Good morning, Testicle Tiger. Funky Bronco says, on Esther, Hoya, I smell horrendous this morning. Whoa. Sadly, I was too old. Too old for what? The Star Wars glasses? Perhaps? Did you just miss that, Terry Nee? You're never too old for glasses. They had good painted with that lead paint on them, and they was delicious. That's how we grew up on them old lead painted glasses. On Esther says, Funky Bronco, why? Testicle Tiger says, Hoya on Esther. Funky Bronco says, on Esther, I'm just a naturally stinky dude. That's a more you know. Bobby checks in and says, good morning, BF in the chat. How you doing, my friend Bobby, on this morning, Tuesday morning? How you doing? Okay, so you're a basic guy, LOL, Funky Bronco. Right. You said talk about how he smells. You're just a guy. Let's see. That's right. Bobby Hoya from on Esther. Hey, Bobby. Mr. Crow checks in. Mr. Crow and me in the house. What's up? Mr. Crow, how you doing today, my friend? Bobby says, hey, on Esther. Funky Bronco says, on Esther, yes, but I smell like worse than ever this morning. Like I'm even a bit disgusted, but I love myself. That's pretty bad because it's, there's a point where you don't mind your own brand. You're like, okay, I know I stink and okay, I can deal with this. But then there is that crucial point where all of a sudden you go, whoa, this is like even too much for me. I can't even stand myself. So wash that ass, Funky Bronco. Mr. Crow says, hey, on Esther, and hey to Bobby. On Esther says, Mr. Crow, Hoya. Testicle Tiger checks in again at 12:12. with the vibes. That's right, because this is it is vibes in general, but in general, it's a vibe, Testicle Tiger. But kind of like The View, but it's a vibe, you know. How you doing, Testicle Tiger? Funky Bronco from On Esther says, hey, you do you, honey. Testicle Tiger says, Bob and Joey are still going. I know they must be having fun over there, and I know that everybody will join us over here. And Bob's so great about sharing my show with other people and saying, hey, man, go check out BF Live after this. So shout out anybody who might be joining us a little late after the Levy-verse. It was a lot of fun going behind the wall. I didn't have to stick nothing through the hole, but if you go behind the wall on the Levy-verse, on the Levy horse, you can see the members-only show that we kind of did yesterday morning quickly. You know, Bob, much like his other show with the Crystal Clear show, he threatened to do it for a while, and then all of a sudden, when you get the time, everything lines up right, he pulls the trigger, and we did a members only show for the Levy verse yesterday, the Levy horse. So go member up over there, go behind the wall, and you'll see that we did the bro fight with Howard Stern and Artie Lang from back in the day. That was a really a pivotal moment, a big moment in the history of the Howard Stern show. I was so happy that Bob let me come on the show and talk to him about it because I was such a big fan from a lot of those days of the Howard Stern show. And I'm like, so it was a lot of fun. Check that out if you're interested in that. Mr. Crow, hey, Mr. Crow from Bybee. Testicle Tiger says, what I just seen with this ranch. Oh, there you go. See? I'll give you a little technical data on that one, Testicle Tiger. I tried to type your name in physically last night as I was doing show prep and we were talking in the Perry chat and all that stuff. I'm typing in your name, but for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't always function properly, like with the super chats yesterday, and it wouldn't take it. But when you put that message in there, that allowed me, that late message last night allowed me to give you the wrench. So there you go, the deserving Testicle Tiger. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for always promoting me and helping me and being a great friend over in the Perry chat. You're awesome. Terry Nee says, whoa, Joey won't stop talking. Well, that's a whole thing over there. And boy, Terry Nee, I see you. I know that you're much like Ray DeVito. You are a Tom Gully fan, and Tom Gully's a nice guy and all. But like I said, I can't tell what's the joke piling on him for just clowning on him and people that are actually serious about clowning on Tom Gully. But it's all a lot of fun. How you doing, Terry Nee? Cyke Clyde throwing the hearts out there. Testicle Tiger says, graphics are amazing, Cyke. Let's look at that. That BF Live, the vibe right here in the lower right-hand corner you're seeing. That is compliments on my friend Cyke. I told him, man, I said, this show's a vibe, Cyke. I said, I think I got to make a little pivot around here, around show 200, and really make the show what it is. So it's BF Live, you know, but it's the vibe, and I'm so happy to have a vibe with you guys here. Let's see. The graphics are amazing. Cyke is getting the shout-out love and the salute from Mr. Crow. Esther says, Cyke, Hoya. Funky Bronco says, I walked to Starbucks to get cold brew and a bagel and just realized when I arrived back at home, they didn't give me enough cream cheese. Those son of a bitches. Now I can't put enough cream cheese on my bagel. Come on, man. Get that bagel. Come on. Cheese that sumbitch up. Let's go. Esther's getting the shout-out love from Cyke Clyde. Ding dong, Mrs. Clyde checks in and says, Hoya and happy Tuesday. Hoya to you, Ding
Can I
dong.
get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Terry Nee lets me know that Bob is sending them over. You know, I never doubted Terry Nee. You know yourself, you're a big a watcher of Bob and all this stuff, and Bob is a great guy. He never fails. No, doesn't mean much prodding, man. He always thinks about me, so I appreciate Bob, man. I'm great. Get friendship we're striking up. Tits McGee Fitzpatrick says, in the truck with Mr. and two pups on the road again. Just can't wait, get on the road again. There you go. Mr. Crow says, hey to Dawn. Esther says, ding dong. Hoya. Testicle Tiger says, it was only 10 my time. Yeah, right. That's nothing for you, Testicle Tiger, right? But for me, I'm 3 hours ahead, so I'm always burning the after midnight oil. I tell most people that I do kind of a show prep with, I said, you can normally get a hold of me anytime up to like 2 or 3 a.m. like East, because I'm definitely burning at that other end. Space Chief 75 checks in and says, hey, BF. And hey to the chat. How you doing, my friend, Space Chief 75? Ding Dong is getting the love from Testicle Tiger. Hoya from our friend Testicle Tiger. The Reverend Bob Levy Quotes checks in and says, can I think I know where you're going with this, but maybe somebody interrupted you, but I'm going to jump ahead and say, yes, you can get a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
What's up? Terry Nee says it's Turkey Tuesday. Come on. Come on, everybody. It's a twofer Turkey Tuesday right here on BF Live, The Vibe. Thank you. Ding Dong checks in and gives love to Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther says, Space Chief 75, Hoya. Ding Dong says, Testicle Tiger gives much love. Aunt Esther says, quote, Hoya. Space Chief 75 says, Aunt Esther, Hoya. Cyke Clyde says, to the whole chat family, even Testicle Turkey. Let's go. Even Cyke, I guess. Oh, shit. Testicle Tiger checks in and says, it took me a few to realize it. I love you all, my chat family. There you go. Well, I like them to be meaningful, and you're certainly, like I said, a great friend of mine. We've become great friends, and you're a great help me promote and put out my show, so I appreciate you, Testicle Tiger. The Reverend Bob Levy Quotes checks in and says, Aunt Esther Hoya. My friend Jake Fire checks in with a most beautiful and colorful $5 super chat. Thank you, Jake Fire. Jake says, Bob, what happened to Perry? In the early years of his show, he used to have energy. Now he seems miserable and hates it. It's hard for me to watch him. Yeah, Jake, I mean, you have noticed, especially over like at least the 2-3 years that I've really kind of been engrossed into it, that he has like kind of lost that energy edge. I don't know if he thinks like too highly of himself. Maybe he's getting more self-aware. He thinks all of this stuff that we get him to do is so degrading. And we try to give him the bigger picture that, look, bro, this is better than flipping burgers or like digging a ditch or doing something where you actually have to leave your house. So I think he probably thought he was going to be further along in show business than maybe the silliness by now, Jake Fire. And maybe the reality is sinking in a little bit because, I mean, some of the stuff is over the top and a little outlandish, but it ain't really nothing that's too like overly harmful or anything like that. It's more silly than harmful, but I think he just has such a high opinion of himself that everything is degrading and demoralizing. Like even just the idea of a bit or something, he just finds it demoralizing or something. So thank you, Jake Fire, for that $5, and we'll do a little Perry talk later, and we'll talk about kind of what happened last night, because something did happen wild at the end of the show, because Testicle Tiger, maybe you know, that I was up very late with you in the chat, and yeah, the show ended kind of in a weird, abrupt way, so we'll see what we can get into with that. Thank you, Jake Fire. Jake Fire says, some support for BF up there. Thank you, man. You're awesome, Jake Fire. Appreciate you, brother. Come on, shout out to the 29 people in here. This is BF Live, The Vibe. This is my afternoon show where I like to create a positive vibe and hang out with the chat family. Jake Fire, thank you, my friend. Aunt Esther says, Jake Fire, Hoya. The Reverend Bob Levy Quote says, I've got quotes to work on, but you're on the big screen, BF. There you go. Well, I guess this big new beautiful logo that was created for me by my friend Cyke Clyde is showing up really nice on that TV or so. Thank you, man. Hoya, everyone from Tiffany, Washington, checking in. We said hello to each other in the Levyverse chat. How you doing, Tiffany Washington, on this Tuesday? Tiffany Washington from Aunt Esther says, Hoya. Tiffany Washington says, hey, Aunt Esther. Spawn, my bro, checks in. It's been a day or two. My friend Spawn says, good afternoon, midday positivity, a few good vibes. Spawn nailed Oregon and Texas, and they will both be victorious on championship weekend. What's up, Spawn? You're not even getting good vibes. You're getting BF Live, The Vibe. Good afternoon, my friend. The Reverend Bob Levy Quote says, my broken wrench, son of a bitch. Son of, here we go with the wrenches again. Sup, Tiffany. Funky Bronco says, at Tiffany, Washington, I didn't last night. I got some frosty ones delivered. The Reverend Bob Levy Quote says, Joey C. owns a doll. Whoa. Look behind me. I got a doll. It's right over there behind me. Joey C is always a character. You never know what kind of stuff he's going to pop off with when he's on air or on these shows with Bob or something. You know, Bob has a way of having conversations, and he will just get some honest, like crazy shit out of Joey almost every time. You can get a little something different out of him. Testicle Tiger says, that's awesome, man. That's how I had to get 2 joints modded too. LOL. There you go. Hey, Spawn from Bobby. Hey, Bobby from Tiffany, Washington. Terry Nee says, RBLQ doesn't have a... Stop your shit there, Terry Nee. See, I give out 1 wrench. Try to be a nice guy, but see what happens. Mr. Crow says, hey to Tiffany. Testicle Tiger says, on Perry's channel, yeah, shout out. We were congratulating 2 joints for becoming a mod on the PCL Live channel. So there you go. That's awesome. Sorry, Funky Bronco. The Reverend Bob Levy Quote says, at Terry Nee, I missed out. You son of a bitches. Here we go with the guilt trips again. Tiffany Washington says, hey, Mr. Crow. And Funky Bronco says, at Tiffany Washington, I said I didn't slip. Bybee is the second coming. What's up? Spawn, Hoya from Aunt Esther. Sorry, I misread. Testicle Tiger says, I got some expired cream cheese if you need it. Ugh. Yeah. Ooh. Cyke Clyde says BF deserves the best. Love me some Bobs. That's right. It's not my two dads. It's my two Bobs right here. Thank you, Cyke Clyde, man. You are such a bro, man. Like I said, we got to know each other. We talked about this through the Perry chat, man. And you're so creative and helpful and such a great bro. And I'm loving the friendship and the professional relationship we're developing, my friend Cyke Clyde. We'll be doing a Cyke Labs content segment later on right in the show. I'll pray for you, RBLQ. Dear Ranch gods, can we pray for? Can we pray for? We need to pray for him, huh? Dear wrench gods, hear Reverend Bob Levy quotes, please. He would like a wrench. Praise Jesus. All right, here we go. Spawn says, hate on Esther. The Reverend Bob Levy quotes says, thank you, Terry Nee. Plummel's defense lawyer checks in from the train in vain. How you doing? Plummels. What's good on the train, my friend? How you doing this afternoon on a Tuesday? On Esther says, Blummel's defense lawyer, gonna. Blummel's defense lawyer says, hey to on Esther. Reverend Bob Levy quote says, I'm on island time. Yeah, man, that's the best time to be on. Hoya, Reverend Bob Levy quote says. Hoya from Testicle Tiger. Brian Clauder checks in and says, like and subscribe, bitches. And he says, oh, hey, BF.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
I'm doing great now that all my friends are following in here on BF Live The Vibe. Space Chief 75 says, I'm 2 for 2 on show host wearing my art today. Hey-oh, you see it right there. Oh, let me move this. That's right, I am rocking the Space Chief 75 art. Well, I guess it's time to do that, folks. Here we go. Let's do it because we're feeling it. I'm doing it. I almost felt it earlier and pulled the trigger, but I try not to pull this trigger so much because I love this song so much, but let's do it. We're all wearing the shirts. We're all having it. We're doing it. And we're helping our bro. Promoting Space Chief 75. It's a jam. It's an experience. Terry Nee produced, joined promoting our friend, Space Chief 75. You can catch up with him on Twitter X at Space Chief 75. You can get all this cool artwork or shirt like mine on his TeePublic store. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're only a half hour into 3 hours of live programming right here. On Twitter X. And that's how we do it right here on BF Live. I'm rocking it. I love this. This is one of his really first early ones, I think, and I love a lot of things about it. I like the little lightning bolt man between I like the brain, the skull. I like a lot of stuff about it. I like a little Easter eggs in my art, but you can get all kind of stuff, and you can get this put on hats and jackets and shirts and all kind of shit. Space Chief 75, TeePublic store. What's up? Gano is underplayed, says Tits McGee. Well, I can know what you're trying to get me to do. The Reverend Bob Levy quote says, Space Chief 75, boom. Terry Nee says, I think RBLQ meant, can I get a wrench? I know what he meant, Terry Nee, you instigator. RBLQ is getting the shout out love from Space Chief 75. The Reverend Bob Levy quote says, Terry Nee can be for many things. On Esther shouts out Brian Clauder. Back at you, RBLQ from Space Chief 75. I think I jumped the wrench. What? Jumped the shark, jumped the wrench. Hoya on Esther from Brian Clauder. Perry is in the snow. No way. No way he's actually in the snow. Did we piss him off so much last night? He's like, you motherfucker, I'm going out and I'm getting in the snow. He's going to go get some Excedrin. He's going to go out in the snow. He's going to defy all of us. He's going to let us know. He's never moving, never going to Florida. Matter of fact, he's going in the snow. Testicle Tiger says, being a baby and breaking shit again. Yes, he did. He like lost his shit when one of the media shares was played on there. If you play that motherfucker one more time, I'm gonna do this. And he did something, and something happened as a result of something he did. I don't want to give it too much away. Those of you who know. Bumble's defense lawyer says maybe they could make a windbag shitty dweeb. I would definitely watch that. What's up, MSIP checking in? How you doing, man? MSIP checking in on this afternoon, on this Tuesday. Catching some of the vibe. It's BF Live, the vibe. All right, we get it. Hello, everyone, from my sister Kathy checking in. Hey, big sis. Blumhouse defense lawyer shouts out Kathy as well as Aunt Esther does. MSIP gives her the love. Aunt Esther is getting the love from MSIP. Josh in Tennessee checks in. Tennessee. How you doing, my hardworking friend Josh in Tennessee? Good afternoon, my friend. I know you're usually working hard, so thanks for letting me know that you're listening while you can. How you doing, Josh? Have a great day. Spawn says, I don't know that I can survive a loss to Penn State. I consider parting with more than one of my existing toes. Oh my God, that is a gambling man right there. MSIP is getting all the love from all of our friends. I'm going to try to burn through some of these because we got to get through here. Jake Fire says, great input from BF about Perry. I also remember Tom B saying he doesn't think he can do this another 2 years. Yeah, I mean, those two wear on each other, but they have that whole kind of dynamic about them, right, Jake? I mean, they fight like cats and dogs, but what ultimately happens? Things calm down. Tom talks to him on the phone overnight or whatever when they talk, and then it's okay. Oh, it's all kissy, lovey-dovey. I'm going to come on with an apology for all the fans that I upset because they pay me money so I can fix my shitty Corolla. It lasts for barely a half an hour, and it's right back to just fighting like cats and dogs again. But thanks for that comment there, Jake. Aunt Esther says, Josh in Tennessee, Hoya. Josh in Tennessee says, Hoya to Aunt Esther, hope you are well. Spawn says, hey to Mike. Red Bobby quote says, all I really want is a Hoya. I can give you that a lot quicker. Here you go.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Testicle Tiger says, I couldn't find the link, but I tried. And also says he's sitting at the Toyota dealership right now paying too much for a doorknob.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, she is kind of right about that. Yeah, Testicle Tiger. Every time I hear him talk about the car or whatever, I'm like, he's putting by the time they put labor on the handle and they get him a old ass handle, I said, you're putting a $2,000 handle on a $200 piece of shit Corolla. But he loved that thing. It's mom's car. Probably has her spirit in it, and he ain't going to give it up. Gerald Hand says, Kathy. Tierney says, we are Penn State. Wait a minute. You are Sandusky. Kathy Linder says, Jerry, LOL. MSIP says, BF, if Tom B stopped doing Perry shows, do you think you could fill his position? Man, MSIP, you can tell, buddy, that's not a just on the screen job, right? And you heard a little bit of it yesterday at the beginning of the show. He did something where he got like a virus on his computer, and Tom B had to like walk him through like wires, like what's this wire do, make sure it was all hooked up right. And I think it ultimately was probably a porn virus, because that son of a bitch, the fucking second that the stream is over, he's sitting in that fucking nasty chair. I think he barely waited for Tom to get out the door the one time he was there, and he was like just jerking it, right? So I think he messed up his computer, and also basically, I don't know. I don't know. That's like basically taking care of somebody. That's a 24/7 job. And then apparently something happened with his bank account yesterday that it was so like personal that Perry says, don't say a thing about it. It's nobody's business. You know, he was saying shit like that, and Tom kind of agreed. So, but he's itching. He wants to tell us, and Tom will cleverly get it out of him about, you know, he probably got, I said a Nigerian prince probably ended up with some of his money. That's kind of my guess with his bank account. So I don't know if I mean, yeah, technically and probably for the fun of the show, I could do that, but I don't know if I could handle the other part. MSIP. Spawn says that university aided and abetted a child rapist for around 30 years. That's the nuts and bolts of that shithole. MSIP is laughing. Testicle Tiger says this is the second computer he's wrecked from porn. Yeah, and that stuff's no joke. I know a lot of us guys know, especially in the early days. And he clicks on all of that, that clickbait. He clicks on everything. Like at some point, guys get smart enough to know, like, hey man, I ain't clicking on that because I know that shit's clickbait. But Perry probably gives no fucks. He sees buff granny. He don't care if it's got Chinese writing under it. He's going to go it. Spawn says, anytime I'm working on the grounds of that institute, I feel awfully dirty. Wow, that's fun. And Testicle Tiger, Mike's shitty internet provider says to Testicle Tiger, let Perry have his porn. Well, maybe, you know what? I think MSIP and everybody, you know what I think? And Tom B should do this if you kind of catch up on this. I think, right, exactly. See, Stachunksta knows. Boner pills. Any ads, you don't fuck with that because that's probably a clickbait site or whatever. Thanks for checking in. Oops, Stachunksta, got my sounds coming through. But yeah, maybe what Tom has to do is give Perry, like the old computer, a separate computer and just watch porn on it, right? He needs one that if he blows it up, it won't be the show computer. I think that's kind of where they're at because mixing Perry's weird porn buff granny lifestyle and trying to do that on the same machine as producing the show that you count on for money, I don't think that's a great mix. Testicle Tiger says, MSIP, he can watch all the porn he wants. I don't kink shame, but be smart. And that's kind of what we're talking about. Chunkster says, Hoya from On Esther. MSIP says, you made a good point there, Testicle. And Testicle says, that's what I said after the last one, Bobby. He has to at this point, Testicle. My dude needs a porn computer because he's never going to stop looking at the porn, number one. And it's just going to keep happening. He won't be able to do the show. Well, folks, at 42 minutes into hour number one, that was awesome. I love talking to you guys, but let's get on to some other fun stuff. That was the opening BF Live Chat Family Check-In for BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 197. Let's get on to some other fun stuff.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves and talk with me because you're in the place to be. This is BF Live The Vibe right here, 197. I'm coming up on episode 200 on Friday, so we'll see what we have. Hey, I'm anxious to see what happens for Friday, too. I try to just pull in, kind of cull in, and put together kind of what's going on at the time. So maybe we'll see if we can have some guests on and some stuff like that. Like I said, I got some feelers out there, but we'll see what kind of response I get to it, folks. But until that time, we got today. Who needs tomorrow? So let's do this. It's Stream Show 197. This is The Vibe. And on The Vibe, I like to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news because you know the world's serious enough, folks. You know where to get all the serious news. But I like to go over my studio and I like to hit my element and I'll bring you the BF Live other news, some fun stories or the not so serious news. Let's get into some of those. Yes, y'all. On a Tuesday afternoon. Here's your BF Live other news or not so serious news for Tuesday, December the 3rd. Here we go, folks. 22 days. The countdown for Christmas is on. I'm telling you, Christmas is going to be right there. But let's not fret about Christmas right now. It's December 3rd. It's Tuesday, so let's get through this. This is the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. In my first story I have for you, I have a couple leftover Thanksgiving stories. And this leftover, get it, leftovers? See what I did there? I didn't even see what I did there. I got some Thanksgiving leftovers, folks. See, I'm creating on the fly over here. I'm doing it. We're having it. We're doing it. We're having it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We are, in fact, doing it. We're doing the BF Live other news. So, yes, some BF Live leftover Thanksgiving stories. Don't brine your turkey in the Great Lakes, officials say. Yes, folks. Let me get my glasses back on. It does say, officials at the Great Salt Lake State Park and Marina in Utah are reminding locals not to brine their Thanksgiving turkeys in the Great Salt Lake after someone's bird washed up on the beach. I hate when that happens. I hate when my bird washes up on the beach. So there you go. These people are actually trying to salt their brine their turkeys for Thanksgiving in the actual lake. The park said on social media that a turkey still bearing a faded label from the shore washed up on Silver Sands Beach. Officials said the discovery was a teaching moment. As the quote says, just your annual reminder not to use the Great Salt Lake to brine your turkey, the post said. Not only is the salinity too high for a proper brine, the waves can be very strong and there's a good chance you could lose the entire turkey, as this person did. It ended up washed up on the Silver Sands Beach and someone went turkey-less. I hate when that happens when you go turkey-less. You jive turkey. Don't be a jive turkey, Honesta. Don't be a jive turkey. We got some jive turkeys here. So there you go. Look at this raggedy. Can you see that? So they left it in the mesh net that it comes in that you carried in. It's got the weight, it's got the tag on it and all. It's a little weather beaten and all, but people were actually dipping their turkey that they intended to eat, trying to salt it up right here in the Great Lakes. So officials warn you, don't brine your turkey. So I didn't know that people were actually brining their turkeys in a Great Salt Lake. So that's my first story in the BF Live Other News, or Not So Serious News, BF Live The Vibe. Let's see. We got this. Not me putting another turkey in the oven today. Are you really? Let's see. Is that the root? I did my deep fried turkey the day after Thanksgiving because I knew there was going to be plenty to eat Thanksgiving. But leftovers are good. But I like to have me a nice turkey like the next day and all. So that was really good. So I cooked my turkey. So I get it. Some people, as a matter of fact, I had a turkey sandwich over an event I went to over the weekend. So yeah, you would think we would have had enough turkey already, but but apparently not. So let's continue on with the BF Live Other News. LJ Lowe says, "Good evening. How you doing, LJ Lowe? Checking in." For BF Live The Vibe, the BF Live Other News. Let's see. On Esther says, LJ Low Hoya on Esther. Ferrari back from LJ. Testicle Tiger says, I sure did. I love the turkey. Hey, there you go. You got to get, all right. You do you. And Testicle Tiger, if you're much like me, she says, and stuffing. And I say to that, yeah. Like this time, basically, we all know that for most of us, this is the only time of year we really go out of our way to eat turkey on purpose. So I understand getting it in. Get in where you fit in, Testicle Tiger. Spawn says, I did the same exact thing. Made a turkey Friday and ate it until last night. I always make a turkey the next day. That's cool, Spawn. Well, I think by the third time my youngest daughter was home from school, by the third time we suggested eating leftovers, she was like, I had enough turkey. That's like... No more turkey. So there you go. We had well enough turkey, and we beat the leftovers to death right here. So let's continue on with the BF Live Other News. Talking about some other food items. We all know, probably most of us know, the old Oscar Mayer jingle from back in the day. A lot of us grew up with it. My bologna has a first name and such. If you understand, it might be that one. It says, know the Oscar Mayer bologna jingle by heart? ? You may be able to cash in on that. If you ever spelled out bologna without a second thought, you might have a certain jingle to thank. Oscar Mayer's The Bologna Song first graced television screens in 1974, capturing hearts, ears, and even the grocery list across America. 5 decades later, the ad is back, complete with its signature 1970s charm and sing-along magic, reminding us all why it became the longest-running jingle in advertising history. On Thanksgiving, while many of us were juggling turkeys and touchdowns, millions tuned in to witness the return of the iconic ad during the Chicago Bears versus Detroit Lions game. Back in 1974, the Bologna Song wasn't just a catchy tune, it was a cultural phenomenon, teaching Americans how to spell bologna in a way that made us hum while grocery shopping. The song elevated lunch meat to celebrity status. Now, 50 years later, bologna isn't hurting for sales. The brand says bologna sales continue to rise in popularity. The lunch meat has found its way into recipes like fried bologna sandwiches, salads, and more. More than 45,000 tons were sold last year, the equivalent of more than 4,000 school buses worth of freaking bologna. I'm not sure if the audio will come through, but I'll play it. I think this plays.
My bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My bologna has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day.
I'm not sure if you're getting that audio on this.
If you ask me why I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
How's that?
How's that? There you go. So from now through December 15th, fans who correctly sing their bologna song lyrics can score free groceries, including, of course, Oscar Mayer bologna. Just head to singtopay.com. Belt out your best rendition of the jingle and submit an audio recording. Good pitch isn't required, but confidence certainly helps. Successful crooners will receive an Instacart credit to stock up on deli essentials while supplies last. So there you go, folks. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that it was coming through. Because the screen shares can be weird. Some sites let the sound come through and others don't. So thanks for letting me know that. That's how I learned to spell bologna. I think that's how America, many generations of that era, we all learned how to spell bologna that way. Ah, baloney, says Aunt Esther. Space Nerd says, well, good morning, LJ Lowe. The nerd snuck in here. Nerd. Good morning, Space Nerd. LJLO says Guar needs to do a cover of the Oscar Mayer song. Yeah. Babaloni has our first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. Ooh. Let's see. Space Nerd says good morning to me. BF Live, the vibe. She knows what's up. That's right, Space Nerd. Because I am kind of shifting kind of the name of the show to kind of what it truly is. Yes, I'm BF, I'm live, but this show is a vibe, and I want everybody to know that it is a vibe just by looking at the name of the show. So this is BF Live, the vibe, indeed, right here. Good morning, nerd. Thank you. Good morning, chat family from the Nerd. Aunt Esther says good morning to Space Nerd as we continue on with the BF Live other news or not so serious news. Let's get into a little sports now. I have some sports coverage for you today. I don't know how many of you are baseball fans out there. I know my friend Spawn, always worried about losing his ass on gambling. Spawn, I don't know how you feel about baseball, my friends, how you feel about the Dodgers winning the World Series, how you feel about the Yankees and all these teams, cities, what I say, they're buying championships when you only have like the top 4 or 5 teams in the league. They're the only ones that are going to be in the race every year. And the Dodgers had no signs of stopping. As a matter of fact, they're acquiring more people. For more on this, let me take you over to the Bikini Report, through the Bikini Sports Report about the Dodgers stacking up and acquiring yet another player trying to defend their World Series championship. Take it away, Bikini Report.
The Los Angeles Dodgers just got even better, if that's possible. Yes, they just won the World Series. And yes, they've got superstar Shohei Ohtani. And yes, they've got 3 players in the top 10 of the National League's 2024 batting average list. And after all that, they're still stacking the deck. They just signed 2-time Cy Young Award-winning pitcher Blake Snell to a monster 5-year, $182 million contract. That's the 5th highest active deal in MLB. If Ohtani's back on pitching form in 2025 with righty Yoshinobu Yamamoto and now Snell, the Dodgers probably now have the league's most dangerous trio of pitchers. So what do you baseball fans think? Does this trade basically guarantee them back-to-back World Series championships, or is there a horse race still to be had? Tell us your 2025 predictions in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. There you go. So, yeah, the Dodgers are just going to stay stacked, and it's only those teams in those major markets like New York, Boston, California, the San Francisco Giants, only those few teams, the Padres, that can only afford those kind of high salaries of these players. So they have tons of those players on their team. So there you go. That's a little sports report from the Bikini Report girls right there on the BF Live Other News. Let's see who checked in because hello, Droopy Balls. Hello, Droopy. It's the vibe. How you doing, Droopy Balls? Come check in, catch some of this vibe. It's Vibe Viberson, the Vibester, making vibes. Nerd getting the shout-out love from Droopy Balls. Droopy Balls getting the love from Aunt Esther. Space Nerd says, holy cow. Droopy checks in with a Hoya. Oh, it says, yeah, Hoya. Space Nerd says, Testicle Tiger, good morning. Kathy says, and yes, fix your top or get one that fits. Well, that would ruin the effect of the Bikini Report then, wouldn't it, my sister? This is where ill-fitting a suit is kind of required, and it's okay, it's approved. F the Dodgers, go red, says Aunt Esther. MSIP says, Space Nerd, I'm with you this time, just this once. Hoya Kathy, and oh my God. Yes, Space Nerd says, MSIP, provider, I'll take it, good sir. Good morning, sir. And Testicle Tiger gives the love to Space Nerd as we continue on with more stories in the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. All right, folks. Well, we have the word of the year we're going to talk about. Oxford Dictionary has created, and let's talk about this word of the year. You know, sometimes when we come up with a good word that catches our attention, well, right here on BF Live, now the vibe, we do like the BF Live word of the day. Well, I have the word of the year for you right here from the Oxford Dictionary, folks. Let's talk about this one. The word of the year, and it seems it's a 2 words, so I don't know. We can start off with that. 2 words. The brain rot is Oxford's word of the year. So I don't know how 2 words become 1 word, but let's see. Let's read about this a little bit. It says, if you've been scrolling too long on social media, you might be suffering from brain rot. The word of 2024 per the publisher of the Oxford English Dictionary. After public consultation, Oxford University Press announced its choice, defined as the supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as the result of overconsumption of material, now particularly online content, considered to be trivial or unchallenging. as well as something characterized as likely to lead to such deterioration. So brain rot is what we're talking about. How many of you got brain rot, folks? It says on Monday, brain rot beat out 5 other finalists, including dynamic pricing, the word lore, L-O-R-E, romanticy, the word slop, and dictionary.com's word of the year, demure. You have to be demure. Brain rot speaks to one of the perceived dangers of virtual life and how we are using our free time, Casper Grothwald, president of Oxford Languages, said in an announcement. It feels like a rightful next chapter in the cultural conversation about humanity and technology. It's not surprising that so many voters embrace the term, endorsing it as our choice this year. The first recorded use of brain rot, according to the Oxford University Press, was in Henry David Thoreau's Walden, published in 1854. While England endeavors to cure potato rot, we will not endeavor to cure the brain rot. Will not any endeavor to cure the brain rot, which prevails so much more widely and fatally, wrote Thoreau in his treatise on transcendentalism. But the term has gained new traction in the past year among Gen Z and Gen Alpha. And that's another thing I got out of this, folks. Now we're into Gen Z. Now we're naming the next generation Gen Alpha. I don't know who was in charge of naming these generations of Gen X, Gen Z, Boomers, and all that stuff. But now we've gone from Gen Z to Gen Alpha, the next generation. These communities have amplified the expression through social media channels, the very place said to cause brain rot, Grothwald said. It demonstrates a somewhat cheeky self-awareness in the younger generations about the harmful impact of social media that they inherited. So there you go, folks. The word of the year is brain rot. The Oxford word of the year is brain rot. Let's see what everybody's thinking about brain rot. We have people checking in. MSIP, good sir. I'm not old enough to be called sir. So that might be. Showing underboob is the new deal. I like underboob, side boob. I like any boob for any angle, basically. I'm pro boob, any angle. Under tit is for the boys. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's underboob. I love me some underboob. It's nice. Yeah, everybody sees the butt cleavage and all that stuff. Little side titty when they got the top on, but underboob is a little different. It's like next level. What's up, Drew P? Oh, my bad. Good morning, kid. MSIP says, good evening, Space Nerd, by the way. What's 11 Bravo? You checked in earlier, man. How you been, man? My hand is way up for suffering from brain rot. How you doing, West 11 Bravo? I think, look, I do this show every day of the week. I think many of us are guilty of brain rot right here. How you doing, West 11 Bravo? Checking in, my friend. MSIP says, kid, I see many divorces in Space Nerd's future. Esther says, Stuttering John definitely has brain rot. Esther says, West 11 Bravo, Hoya. Uncle Jack checks in. What's up, Jack? Uncle Hack. My goodness, man. I seen you jumping in on the chat on Levy's show, and everybody, I know you enjoy a little Tom Gully bashing and piling on. How you doing there? Gen Z, I thought it was Juggalette Jen. I don't know. She's her own generation by herself. Uncle Jack says, I fucking love underboob. Underboob. Hell yeah, Uncle Jack. I'm with you there, buddy. Uncle Jack Hoya from Aunt Esther, and Hoya right back to Aunt Esther from our friend Uncle Jack checking in. The hack Uncle Jack. All right, folks. All right, well, here we go. We know we're heading into the future, but we're talking about brain rot. We're talking about technology. We're talking about being overexposed to stuff and everything, and just technology in general. Well, you may believe this one. You may not believe this next story, folks. But, they're coming. AI's coming for us. And now, you've seen robot dogs and robots. The robots are coming for us. Now, you say, BF, I've seen robots before. What's so special about this? Well, these sumbitches run. The world's fastest humanoid robot. Chinese robotics company Robot Error recently unveiled Star 1, the world's fastest bipedal, I said pedal, robot capable of reaching and maintaining speeds of up to 8 miles per hour. So now they can run and chase you down and just give them a little gun and who knows what they can have fun we're having in the future. Photos and videos of a sneaker-wearing robot running through the Gobi Desert went viral on Chinese social media last month, inspiring all sorts of humorous comments from the public. But few people realized that they were watching the world's fastest humanoid robot in action. Developed by Robot Era, a Chinese robotics company, Star 1 is powered by a high-torque motors and AI algorithms and can tackle all sorts of surfaces and environments, including sand and grassland. Its advanced motors help the robot move efficiently, while high-speed sensors and communication modules let it process information about its surroundings in real time. But what really helps put it above other bipedal robots in terms of speed is old-fashioned human footwear. That's right, they put sneakers on these sumbitches right here, and I'm going to show you them actually running. The Star One robot stands 5 foot 6 feet tall, 5.656, weighs around 143 pounds, and can run at speeds of 3.6 meters per second, or 8 miles per hour, making the fastest bipedal robot ever made. It's important to note that Chinese scientists achieved this impressive speed by giving the robot a pair of running shoes, which turned out to make a big difference. In the trials, the sneaker-wearing robot was considerably faster than its barefoot competitor. Even though it got off to a slower start, the sneaker-wearing robot managed the difficult terrain of the Gobi Desert better and finished in front. So let's go right to the video right here, folks. This is actual video. Running robots. They'll be chasing you in the future. All I want is robots with frickin' laser beams. What's up, head chunk? Yeah, they're gonna beat each other up for their Jordans and kill each other? Look at this, bro. You give that a gun and you got 5-0 right there. Telling you, we're heading for RoboCop. That robot has to poop. Yeah. Ooh. There you go. In the Gobi Desert. There you go. That's the future. Future, folks. Future right there on BF Live. Look at that. The Gobi Desert. Oh, my goodness. Robots running in the Gobi Desert. Let's see. We got the hand way up. Let's see. Let's get these. We got the juggle at gin thing. That's it. When am I getting a link, BF? I don't know. I'm not sure that you'll ever be up for this, Uncle Jack. I never really consider that, my friend, because I know you're always up late when I'm doing show prep and all. I'm like, you're up till like the wee hours of the morning, so I would never think that you'd be up this early, my friend, but we can arrange that someday. Uncle Jack Hoya from Aunt Esther, and Hoya right back. Testicle Tiger says, I have great side boob, not to brag or nothing. And what we like to say right here on BF Live, The Vibe, we like to say, pics or it didn't happen, pics or it didn't happen. Space Nerd says, I can't win with you, Mike's Shitty and Provider. West 11 Bravo shouts out on Esther and says hello. Just a guest checks in and says 27, but he knows that he's number one. Drew P. Balls checking in. We got some great friends checking in today. You guys are awesome, man. Let's keep having fun. Drew P. Balls checks in and says, I'm pooping. I'm pooping. Space Nerd says, Testicle Tiger, one of my bros gives me underboob. Well, one of my bras. Oh, I said bros. One of my bras gives me underboob. Doesn't fit right. Once again, I'll go to our previous comment. Picture it didn't happen. Let's see. Uncle Jack says, hey to West 11 Bravo. Space Nerd says, LJ Lowe, does your promotion allow you to hang out with us more? Come on, LJ Lowe. What's up, man? Well, JFK Head Chunk is here. How you doing, JFK Head Chunk? He says, my schnauzer takes 14 AA batteries. Is that so? How you doing, JFK Head Chunk? Good morning, West 11 Bravo from Space Nerd. West 11 Bravo shouts out Uncle Jack and says, hey, my brother. And Space Nerd says, see, it's true. Getting new shoes does make you go faster. Isn't that the greatest thing, Space Nerd? Didn't we all truly believe that? You put on that fresh pair of whatever shoes you got, and just because they were new and fit tight around your foot, I remember being a kid, we all did. As the first thing you did is run, you're like, I can run. I run all you mofos. JFK Head Chunk says, Nike K9 ones. Yeah. Yeah, Air Ones. That's what I said, JFK. Are they going to kind of shoot each other for their steal Jordans off each other if they give them Jordans? That robot has to poop. Poop robot. Let's see. Go back. We have Testicle Tiger checking in and says, you know who hates lasers at the show? Sasquatch. Oh, Sasquatch. He's got freaking laser beams at his show. I know what you're trying to do. It's time for a Sasquatch check-in, y'all. Right here on BF Live, let's check in. It's time for a Sasquatch check-in. Let's go. Oh, BF Live. What you know about Sasquatch? got tickets, Testicle Tiger. I got tickets. Yes. What you know about Testicle Tiger? You know who has lasers in his show? I got lasers. I got a really cool video guy from Colorado. He's gonna come hook me up, man. It's gonna be great. The freaking laser beams. This is a vibe. I don't like the looks of these here robots. I know, Wes.
Thanks for believing in me. Seriously, thanks for all the good vibes and the love. And I'm doing this stream
Good
to
vibes
announce
and
my
love.
tour this spring. Get tickets.
Sasquatch is our people. What you know about Sasquatch? Checking in on BF Live here. This is a vibe. LJ Lou says I gotta go drop a bolt. And then a big brown shark king. There you go. A little Sasquatch checking in. You got me with that. Let me go. I gotta shut that off. There you go. Wes Sullivan Bravo says one cleverly thrown cargo net and a chunk of C4, and the robot threat has been neutralized. That's a very good. I think that it is going to be like your best defense. You got that theory from the old Star Wars thing, right? When they flew around the walkers, right? They put the rope around them, maybe Wes 11 Bravo. Yeah, I think you're right, my friend. You know what's even more disturbing than this is I've seen Elon Musk posting about how now they have fleets of drones. And his comment was, look, while other countries are building missiles, like China is doing, like fleets of freaking drones that can move in like unison. So yeah, the future is going to be interesting. LJ Lowe says, Space Nerd, it should, so long as there are no meetings I have to go to. All right, LJ Lowe, that's good, man. And if you have to go, you know what you got to do. Keep us in your ear on BF Live, the vibe. Let's see. Excellent. Meetings are for the birds. They are, in fact, for the birds. Oh, there's some right here. Here you go. There you go. Let's keep going with this. Space Nerd says, well, you have an actual picture of me and Rob right here. Oh, whoa, there you go. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Oh. Space Nerd says, what more do you people want? There's the vibes from Testicle Tiger. Yes, says Space Nerd. Space Nerd is braver than me, says Testicle Tiger. Spawn is throwing out the emojis. What's that, a shroom? Is that a boom? What is that we got? Testicle Tiger says, I was watching his other videos. This Squatch was on Jimmy Fallon. Really? Okay, I didn't look for other videos yet. I've been watching that loop. I told you, whenever I want background music or something, or now I'm humming the songs, Testicle Tiger, and now I want them. I'll go, and I want to go, I'll click on it and listen to it. Space Nerd said, Testicle Tiger, I'm only brave because I had a stylist. There you go. That's right. You did your whole photo thing. You kind of let us know about. Let's see. Hoya Spawn from Space Nerd. Space Cans, says AFK Head Chunk. Spawn says, extended time off for the holiday. After I finish basking in my own sloth, I have some bushes to cut down before winter fully hits. I like that. Nothing better, just like not giving a F and just stewing in your own juices and just not giving a F about anything you got to do. Well, let's continue on with the BF Live other news, which we're having fun in the middle of. I have another story for you that I was going to share. Where's that BF Live right here? I wasn't going to do that story. Let me see. All right, I guess it's time. I think, is that the last one? Where did my... Oh, it jumped on me. No wonder. Here we go. I knew I had another story. That's right, folks. Okay. And another story I have, I don't know how many people, when I was growing up, like the beauty pageants used to be kind of a thing. Miss America, Miss Universe, and all that stuff. Because, you know, when you're a growing up young boy, you kind of notice when pretty girls are in bikinis and dresses and looking beautiful and all this stuff. But the Miss America pageant is kind of still around. I don't really watch it anymore. It's gotten weird, and you got all those girls giving all those kind of ditzy answers and everything. But they understand that the Miss America pageant is experiencing some financial problems and maybe going into bankruptcy. For more on this, let's take you over to the Bikini Report, who's going to let us know the status of the Miss America pageant. Take it away, Bikini Report.
The Miss America pageant is bankrupt.
I think you're going to love this one.
Maybe. The company behind the pageant recently found itself in bankruptcy court as two different people are claiming that they are the sole rightful owner of it. And one of them, real estate developer Glenn Straub, tried to file for bankruptcy. Naturally, the other, the corporation's CEO, Robin Fleming, came back and said Straub didn't have standing. and that it was part of a scorched earth litigation strategy designed to upset the upcoming competition. We'll see what happens, but bottom line, it does seem like this year's pageant is still on. Straub wrote a letter to Miss America board members in which he said the pageant will go forward.
She can get it.
Even if he has to fund it himself. And since Fleming's claim is that Miss America is doing fine, there's no reason to think it'll be canceled if she wins. So it seems safe for now, but how important is the Miss America pageant to you at this point? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. There you go. What'd you notice about this one? Like these, like the nervous twitchy, like they always point out how they don't know what to do with their hands, but she got like the nervousy, twitchy thing going on too as well. Terry Nee says the 2020 Chinese Olympic drone display scared the shit out of me. Space Nerd says she looks cold. MSIP says she can get it, and Uncle Jack says, "Oh my, yes, let's go to the brambles, miss, and we'll do our damn thing. Oh my, slamma jamma." Warp factor 5 on my penis. Yes. Let's see. Space Nerd says LJ getting the laugh. LJ Low says, seems like she's struggling to read and talk at the same time. Yeah, bro. If we would have gave her some guns, she would be like, I don't know what to do first. Yeah, she was like twitching and nervous. She seemed like she was like fresh off the pole. Like she got done. Let's say hello to Angel, everybody. Let's give her a big hand. That was Angel on the stage. Hey, you want to come do a news report for the Bikini Report there, Angel? Pick up your ones and come on, let's do the Bikini Report. Testicle Tiger says, not as important as literacy and learning how to read. LOL. Correct, Testicle Tiger. Esther says, is it time for the girls segment yet? See, we got didn't Trump save the Miss America pageant a way back? I thought that he was involved in it at one point, Terry, and I thought that his name was going to get implicated in this because that was one of the last people that I knew of that I heard that owned it was him. But I guess he must have like parted with that a while ago or something. Fresh off the pulse in Space Nerd. Yeah. Yeah. Give a big hand for Angel, everybody. She did a great job up there. Come on, she's going to pick up her singles, and she's going to come do the Bikini Report with us. Let's see. He is Miss Universe as Space Nerd. LJ Lowe says she's not used to natural lighting, BF. She learned to read under the strobes and the black lights. Yeah, she was like, next coming to the stage is Crystal. There you go. All right, LJ Lowe. Let's see what else I got for you in the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News. It's that time, folks. We did our regular BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News, but now it is the time of the show where we do the BF Live. When I find the element, here it is. Miserable News History. At the end of every BF Live newscast, what you're watching right here, BF Live The Vibe, I tag on a miserable men news history moment. This is where we take you back to the serious satellite radio days with the Miserable Men Show, with Bob Levy being the news guy, and Shuley, Mike Morse, and all the other boys. We take you back for a little history and have a little fun right here on BF Live, reliving the good old days. And folks, as we do always here when we do BF Live, when we do the other news and we do the miserable news history, if you hear Bob Levy mispronounce anything during this segment right here, you type it in the chat whatever way you thought you heard it. All right, folks, here we go. Ending up our news as we always do with our miserable news history moment. Compliments of Cyke Labs. We take you back to the day of September 7th. The year is 2008. Sirius Satellite Radio. Bob Levy reading the news on the Miserable Men Show.
Jinx, it's time for some serious news.
Serious manner.
Yeah. Share with us, Al.
It's time to put my finger on the top news.
Let's go.
Bob has his finger on the pulse. Now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
That's the problem.
It's very too small.
Hold on, gentlemen.
It's
very too small.
Good evening, planet Earth. I am the Reverend Bob Levy, and I bring you the news for today, September 7th, 2008. Supercalifragilistic Espialidocious. And here
not bad for him.
Is what's happening now in the world. Somali insurgents vow more attacks during Ramadan. Ramadan, I remember that from the war. Mogadishu, Somalia. Mortar shells slammed into Somalia's capital on Wednesday as insurgents vowed to intensify attacks during the Muslim holiday month of Ramadan. The insurgents are trying to topple the government and drive out Ethiopian troops who are propping up the administration. During Ramadan, Muslims are expected to abstain during daylight hours from food, drink, smoking, and sex. To focus on spiritual introspection by the Islamics. Spokesman Abdirahim Adel said fighters have decided to redouble attacks against the Ethiopians and their stooges. and their stooges. During the holiday month of Ramadan, which begins this week. Ancient bronze mirrors stolen from museum. Beijing. A bronze mirror that is more than 1,600 years old was stolen from a museum in Donghong in northwest China, China's Gansu province. The mirror, dating from the Wei and Jin dynasty, went missing from the Donghong Municipal Museum on August 24th. The mirror, 11 centimeters in diameter and a mere 0.3 cm thick, has the Chinese characters Wei, Hai, San, Gong, translated
that was just
as
random
among
noises.
top-ranking officials, inscribed on the back. Donghong was a wealthy oasis town along the Silk Road, and the frescoes and carvings of its grottos are some of the best preserved examples of Buddhist art in China. Thank God there's nothing on the other side.
Oh my God, I'm exhausted from listening to that.
We gotta tell people.
Those are some tough words.
We gotta tell people that's not Bob reading stuff funny. Bob has a reading disability, and as true men,
funny.
And as true men, we ridicule him.
Oh my goodness, there you have it, folks. That was our miserable news history moment. Wow. I'm like exhausted. I got like a pain in my midsection from like listening to that and trying to understand it. Let's see what some of you picked up on and who checked in during that. Let's see. We have, of course, it jumps on me like it always does. We're back up to always cold. Let's see. Come on. No, not for the ladies yet. Supercalifragilistic. MSIP got. Technical Tiger says, I can't even figure that one out. The first one I got was Ramadan. Do. Ramadan. Do. LJ Lowe got Ramadan. Do. And so did Space Chief 75. Muslim says MSIP. He also come up with Poofin. Testicle Tiger just says, whoa. Let's see. Mandy Diff slides in and says, Poopin. At first, I forgot that she was playing, and I thought that she was just coming in with TMI. Like, man, she come in with the pooping thing, and I'm like, really, Mandy? You just coming in, just kind of letting us know what you're doing or whatever? How you doing this morning, my girl? Mandy Double Diff. Let's see. Poopin, says LJ Lowe. Spiritool. Islamabix. Well, we know reading is fun with Islamabix. We do know that. Hoya, everyone, from Mandy Diff. Hoya, Mandy Diff checking in
the sky.
Museum, M-O-O-Zeum.
Price is high.
A Hong Dong.
Take a look.
Hong Dong.
In the book.
Hong Dong.
Can go.
On Esther shouts out Mandy Diff. We got Museum.
Friends to know.
Hoya, Mandy.
And ways to
Testicle
grow.
Tiger says, I'm not typing that one.
I
Bob speaking Chinese. Oh, a bell hung.
Kids book. Friends to know and ways
Somebody
to grow.
poking Bob in his side just now.
Rainbow. Reading. Rainbow. Reading. Rainbow. I'm reading.
I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go.
Olivia is such a stupid name.
A stupid name for a bro that we like so much. Thank you, Bob, for being who you are, number one, and thank you, Cyke Labs, for taking care of all this stuff and kind of cultivating it and having it, curating it all these years, and allowing me to play it right here on BF Live. Thank you for providing that, Cyke Labs. West 11 Bravo says, I miss this, Bob. Sucks what's going on now. I hope it resolves. I kind of hope so too, West 11 Bravo, because we like those Howard Stern days. We like the Miserable Men days. We didn't really like seeing that kind of stuff ending and all, and ending those other shows. So we were so excited when they kind of came back together after all these years. So we can only hope, West 11 Bravo. Freak Hose says, you freaks and hoes, just a guess says. Magooz. Chiner, of course, Testicle Tiger says. Hoya, Nerd and Uster from Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff laughing and says, it was Levy talking. Right, not the pooping. Let's see. Whoop, whoop, says Juggalette Jen checking in, sliding in today. Mandy Diff is throwing out the corner in love. Juggalette Jen says, what's up to Mandy Diff? SOSDD says Mandy Diff. Figured it out. Cyke Clyde says, of course, sorry I'm busy at work, but listening to everything. That's cool, buddy. Man, I don't know how you do it, man. You're a multitasking mofo. You and Ding Dong. Mandy Diff is laughing, and Cyke Clyde is checking in, getting the love from Space Nerd. Okay, folks, well, we did it. We did the BF Live other news, right? We tacked on our miserable news history moment at the end of it. What do you say we get on some other fun stuff right here on the BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 197? That was the BF Live Other News, or the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's get on some other fun stuff, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Shout out everyone on this awesome Tuesday, man. We're making the best we can out of a Tuesday, man. How we doing?
We're doing it.
Oh, that's how we're doing it. We're doing it. Shout out to the 35 people that are hanging out here in the midday, right here on BF Live, wherever you're hanging out from. You could be anywhere around the world. We have our friend Dang Lizard checking in from Germany. We sometimes have our friend Flex316 checking in from down under, and people all over the world. Hey, would you hit a like, a share, a subscribe on BF Live? You're seeing BF Live right now on my YouTube channel, BF Live The Vibe, also on my Rumble channel and Facebook. If you hook a brother up with a like, a share, a subscribe on your way out, I'd appreciate it. It's absolutely free, folks. All right, well, it's 23 minutes into hour number 2 of 3 hours of live programming. I attempt to bring you here every day, Monday through Friday. So let's see, we're going to work our way up to 1:30, where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. That's halfway through 3 hours. That's typically when we take the BF Live piss break, and we have a lot of other fun on the other side of it. But before we do that, why don't we check the National Day calendar, and that'll probably take us right up to the top of the half hour. Shout out to now 40 people coming in, because they want the vibe. They want the positive vibe of BF Live. Thanks for checking in today. Wow, I'm doing good, because now my signal is just now going underwater for the first time, and it hasn't all day, but I see it recovering. So let's do this, folks. Let's check out the National Day calendar, because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something in this crazy world of ours. So why don't I look in on them right now as I find my element, and we do the National Day, hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
All right, folks, that's right. Like I said, it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something in this crazy world of ours. We notice these crazy national day, like who come up with these holidays? So we check the National Day calendar to see what these holidays might be all about. And today is Tuesday, December 3rd. I'll remind you once again, as we check a calendar, you got to know what day it is. It's Tuesday, December 3rd, folks. All right, so let's get into it. Today on December 3rd, it's World Trick Shot Day. The first Tuesday in every December, it says. Trick Shot Day, huh? It's also National Roof Over Your Head Day, which is always a great thing. It's National Day of Giving, Giving Tuesday. The Tuesday after Thanksgiving is always known. Well, they're stretching these weeks out now. We start from Thanksgiving. We have Black Friday. I think we have Small Business Saturday, which they probably like to be Sunday. And then we have Cyber Monday. And now we also have National Day of Giving, Giving Tuesday, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. All right, let's look at World Trick Shot Day is all about. Let's see what that's about. I see that Ball says the Harlem Globetrotters on there. When I was growing up, they were always on television on Saturdays, like doing those cool kind of trick shows and playing those exhibition games. They were a lot of fun. So let's see what these Trick Shot Day is all about. It says it was founded in 2016 by the National Day Calendar and the Globetrotters. World Trick Shot Day. Get ready for World Trick Shot Day on the first Tuesday of December. The world-famous Harlem Globetrotters, the originators of the trick shot, bring this celebration to give enthusiasts a chance to showcase their most impressive shots. Like the Harlem Globetrotters, this day celebrates the trick shot. Every opportunity should be taken to capture your best trick shot. Demonstrate every twist, jump, and flip. Trick shots are not only entertaining, but they're also inspiring. Gravity-defying feats of physics take trick shots to the next level. Be sure to share yours. If you don't perform trick shots, be sure to support someone who does. Cheer them on and offer to record their amazing attempts and successes. Where will your next trick shot be? So there you go, folks. If you are so inclined, it is National Trick Shot Day on the National Day calendar. If you like that. Oh, I see somebody catching. Let's see. We got that. We got that. We got Cyke catching. Oh, Cyke. But some brother says, Cyke, hey brother. Chocolate Jen says, I'm rolling up to right now. Smoke outside. Mandy Dip check in and says, smoke of the weed. Dave Daffler checks in, my friend, with a most colorful and generous $4.99 super chat and says, BF is so cute. Mommy, can we keep him? Thank you, Dave Daffler. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for checking in, man, and welcome back. Space Nerd says, good morning to the bird. Good morning, bird. Everybody heard about the bird. The bird is the word. The stuff. Chocolate Jen says, whoop, whoop, Daddy Dave. Hey, Space Nerd from the Dave Daffler. On Esther says, hello to Dave Daffler. Hoya. West 11 Bravo shouts out Dave Daffler and says, hey, Dave Daffler. And I love that. See, you know West 11 Bravo is an OG because if you know what Daffler is, because some people say, Dali A4, Dala A4. No, man. If you've been around for a minute, once Bob gives you a name, that is what your name is. That's right. You are Dave Daffler. Testicle Tiger says, it sounds like I should smoke. Smoke weed every day. Hey, Dave from Space Cheap 75. Dave Daffler says, hello to everyone. I'm on mobile, so I'm limited. There you go. Well, we'll get you educated up one day. He's like, he's a little limited, but we still love Dave anyway. Thanks for checking in, Dave. Even in your busy time, you checked in on the mobile. You want to say hello to the chat family, and you sent me a little something. I appreciate your generosity, my friend. Let's go. Let's see. What are we getting to here on BF Live? I was in the National Day calendar. Let's look at the National Roof Over Your Head Day. Let's look into that. It says National Roof Over Your Head Day was created as a day to be thankful for what you have, starting with the roof over your head. There are many things that we take for granted and do not stop to appreciate how fortunate we are having them. I will say that, and I'm certainly guilty of this. I mean, a lot of us are. Many of us don't even realize that we're probably just having a roof over your head makes us more rich and more benefited than many of the people that have ever probably stepped on this planet in their lifetime. Hashtag National Roof Over Your Head Day. All across the nation, there are many who do not have the things that are necessary for everyday life. They may lack a roof over their heads, enough food to eat, or clothes to wear. For those who have those bare necessities, it may be insufficient. The day reminds us to appreciate what we have. This day follows closely after Thanksgiving, a day to be thankful. So just like Thanksgiving, be thankful for what you do have, and always remember that it is better feeling than worrying about what you do not have. And that's key right there. What would you rather if you had your boat? Would you rather be worried about having stuff and be worried about it, or not have anything, right? How do you observe Roof Over Our Head Day? To celebrate, pick a name or two off of a Christmas tree, giving tree, and make someone's holiday a little better. Volunteer at or make contributions to a homeless shelter in your area. Your gift may help someone else be able to have a roof over their head tonight. And use the hashtag Roof Over Your Head Day to post on social media. So just be grateful, folks. Just be grateful that we do have a roof over our heads. I'm certainly grateful. I try to be grateful for the basic stuff. You know, we all lose ourselves every now and then. We got the Hey Daffler. It sounds like I should smoke. We got that. Hey, Dave from Space Chief 75. Dave Daffler, we got that. Hello to everyone. Dave Daffler shouts out specifically West 11 Bravo. BobbyNic checks in and says, Hoya. Space Chief 75 shouts out BobbyNic. BobbyNic gets the love from Aunt Esther. Dave Daffler checks in with another most generous $1.99 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your generosity, keeping my stream going. Thank you for the $1.99. When's National Stormy Day? I think it's every day for you, the most generous Dave Daffler. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for helping me with this show and keep it going with your generosity. Okay, and we'll see. Look at that. He's already in the spirit of this one, folks, and he's always is. He doesn't need a Tuesday, man. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for everything you do for all of our shows to help them keep them financially going and make this viable to do. Let's see. It's National. I see you backstage. It's National Day of Giving today, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. National Day of Giving encourages giving back. It takes place the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. We've just spent the weekend shopping, searching for the best possible deals. National Day of Giving reminds us to give to those in need. Whether we look to our favorite causes or charities, it is a great reminder to lift others up during a generous time of the year. On the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving charities, families, businesses, community centers, and students around the world will come together for one common purpose: to celebrate generosity and to give. Yeah, so that's a big thing. And like I pointed out, my friend Dave Daffler, he doesn't wait for a Tuesday after Thanksgiving to be generous. And this is kind of what occurs to me, because while I do think it's very nice to feed people extra on Thanksgiving and to give extra around the holidays, it does occur to me sometimes where I'm like, why can't we do this other times of the year? Why do we only, like, we worry about it only this time of the year because we're like kind of focused on it or told to, because it serves us or it makes us feel better about ourselves. But I try to encourage myself to like give to food banks or do something during the year, not just this little 2-month window and then you don't really think about it or care the rest of the year. But it is National Giving Tuesday, folks, so if you got it, give it. Let's check in. It says, West 11 Bravo says, Bobby Fran, so true about being named by Bob. He calls me Westboro for some reason, ha ha ha. At least he doesn't add Baptist Church to the end of that, see? But Bob does that whole name association thing. So he says West Bravo, Westboro. He only half reads and half thinks, and that's what you get. You get Westboro, West 11 Borough, Westboro. Tits McGee Fitzpatrick says, Hoya Juggler Jen, so happy to see you, and Hoya Mama Nick. All right, folks. Well, look, I know I got somebody backstage. I got some surprises for you, but we got to take a piss break, folks, because it's halfway through 3 hours. A 3-hour show. It's halfway through a BF Live, The Vibe. You see the new name and logo right there in the corner, folks. So this is what we're going to do. We do this halfway through the show every day, Monday through Friday. We take a piss break right now. It lasts about 2.5 minutes, and on the other side, I'm going to have some guests come in. I'm going to have stuff like Cyke Labs content, Just for the Ladies content, and whatever other fun we can get into. So here's what we do, folks. You grab something to eat. You grab something to drink. You grab a friend and let them know that no one has more fun in the midday than we do right here on the BF Live stream show, The Vibe. And right after this 2.5 minutes, we're going to be back with a whole lot more fun on the other side right now. But folks, I think I need a piss break. I'll see you in 2.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. More fun on the other side. BF Live, The Vibe.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I hope you're back from touching your pee-pee because I'm back from touching mine. For the second half of BF Live stream show, The Vibe, right here, 197, making our way up to 200 episodes really quick, folks. Take some of this stuff down. We'll do a little background work right here. Take this down, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There you go. All right, folks, I always say that BF Live is a vibe, BF Live the vibe, as a matter of fact. And you never know what kind of fun happens live right here in the midday. You never know what friends are going to join us. But I'm about to have some join us right now. Let's say hello to her. You're not going to believe this. My friend and your friend, you know her from back in the days on Howard Stern Show, but she's just my friend now. I just call her Wendy. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Pia.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing fine.
How have you been?
I've been okay. I'm filling in for BobbyNic for him because he totally forgot about your show yesterday.
Did he, Wendy? I appreciate you looking out for me. How are you doing? I see you doing your shows at night. You're always sending. Yeah, you sending me links. How you You doing good? Great.
Yes.
Awesome. So what's been good lately? Have anything good for breakfast this morning? Anything good to eat yet?
I had a big McDonald's breakfast.
You did? What do you like, Egg McMuffin girl? I like Egg McMuffins.
I ate a big breakfast with everything in it.
Did you? Yeah. I know they got pancakes. I like Egg McMuffin. I give me Egg McMuffin and a hash brown. You like the hash browns?
Yes, I do. I love their hash browns.
Awesome, Wendy. Well, there you go. Let's see who's checking in. I bet everybody wants to say hello to you. So let's see what's up. We got BobbyNic. Well, Hoya, and happy birthday as well from the other day. Yeah, it was BobbyNic's birthday the other day. Did you send Bobby some pictures for his birthday, Wendy?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I thought so. I've heard about some of the pictures that you send BobbyNic.
Yeah.
Good toilet pictures, right?
Yep.
Here's your buddy Jake Hudson checking in, saying hello. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I gave up Kathy Linder for Lent, says Dave Daffler. How you doing? I'm okay. Wendy, you're getting the love from Dave, Mr. Dave Daffler.
Hey, Dave Daffler.
There's LJ Lowe saying hello to you.
Hello, LJ Love.
Well, this is awesome. See, we got that's right, the Wendy Pack checking in from back in the day. I always appreciate you sending me the link every night there, Wendy. So you're doing your show like every night, right?
Yes, I am, BF.
Yeah. And so sometimes BobbyNic joins us, sometimes he can't, though, right?
Yes, that's right.
I know the feeling, Wendy. I think we're in the same club, and I appreciate you coming in trying to fill BobbyNic's shoes there. But you know what? I got a surprise for you. I got the real thing, folks. Say hello to my friend and yours from the Great White North. It is BobbyNic Havens.
Hey, that's the vibe. The vibe. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
You like that? You love that? You leave one day or a couple days, and I'm changing the name of the show, buddy. Yeah, how you been, Bob?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad, man. Just got awful sleeping patterns. And well, yesterday I was up, but I got really busy in the morning. So,
yeah. I know I can't believe your sleeping patterns either because you're on the air most of the time. So I know just me, like when I get off the air here, sometimes when I'm on the air, I get heavy eyed, Bob. So I don't even know how you do half of what you do there, buddy. But you've been doing okay?
Yeah, I've been doing good. Been doing good, man.
I try to assure people that you really don't hate me, that, or you don't have no problem with the show. That you're just on the night side of things. But I don't know if they're believing me so much, Bob. I don't know.
Yeah,
See, Bobby, I was thinking about you. See, I was going to fill in for you.
Ain't that nice?
Yeah, you don't have to now, Wendy.
I think she was feeling my pain. I think she was feeling my pain, BobbyNic, when she explained it that way. I didn't know that was her goal, but she's almost like looking. She was like, "Poor BF." She's like, "BF's got no BobbyNic." I remember when Bobby, I didn't have no BobbyNic, so she was like feeling my pain, and she felt in for you. I thought that was very nice of you, Wendy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
she's like, I know how that is. You're waiting for BobbyNic to show up for a show. So she got her heart in the right place. She's fulfilled in. Jake getting a Hoya. Let's see. Hey, Wendy from Aunt Esther says hello.
Hello.
Tits McGee Fitzpatrick. That's BobbyNic's little love child with Scott.
Yes. Butt baby.
Yes.
The butt baby. That's right. Yeah. Cyke Clyde checks in and says, Wendy, I'm so sorry I've not been getting notified of your links, but I promise to come on. Keep sending me them. Cyke, you're right, buddy.
You're welcome, Cyke.
Yeah, Wendy is so great about inviting us almost pretty much every night of the week or every night she does a show. He always puts a smile on my face, Wendy. I'm sorry I don't always have time to join you, but I get a smile every time I see your link. I'm like, my friend Wendy invited me to her show. Thank you.
You're welcome, BF.
Awesome. You're my friend. Hi, Wendy from Space Chief 75.
Hi, Space.
You know, he makes the cool art, Wendy. Like, he makes cool shirts like this and stuff.
Yes, that's cool.
It is cool, yeah. He does art, man. He's a good guy. Testicle Tiger says, hi, Wendy. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Tiger. Nice meeting you.
She's from the Perry Caravello universe. Perry Caravello Live. Yep. Oop.
Yes.
Jake Hudson says, O&A is better than Howard Stern. All right, there's an opinion. Well, that's what's so funny is that a lot of us in this community, we all come from different worlds. O&A, Stern, Bubba, Mark and Brian out on the West Coast, so many other ones. LJ Lowe says, oh my God, I just noticed Wendy's title. Let me take that down. What does it say? I thought you were going to say titties. What does it say?
Banana. Well, no, it's banana clit. Yeah.
Banana. You said a banana man. It's banana clit now, huh?
Yeah, banana clit.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Awesome. Wendy, didn't Cyke rape you? Did our friend Cyke rape you? That's true.
Yes, he did.
He did. He did. Wendy.
Yes.
And he made a big mess all over your back.
Yes, he did.
See, I know it. Testicle Tiger says the vibe. She knows what's up. BobbyNic is a Canadian hero, says Space Chief 75.
Thank you, Space Chief.
Space Chief Rock, says Dave Daffler. Tits McGee says, sleep is for the weak, Mama Nick. Oh, there you go. I'm telling you. Well, I've always heard that term was sleep when I'm dead, and I think I live it too much time, BobbyNic.
Yeah.
Sleep when I'm dead. I say that to myself sometimes. Wendy is a sweetheart, says MSIP, Mike's shitty internet provider.
Thank you, Mike Shitty Internet Provider.
Thanks, Dave. Dave also rocks, says Spacey 75. Dave Daffler cheers for Mike Shitty Internet Provider. Testicle Tyke says Bob and Tom, cause I'm from the backwood. Oh, Bob and Tom show. I've heard of Bob and Tom. They're famous radios. Yeah, I've heard of those guys before. I knew it, says Dave Daffler. LJ Lowe says, geez, Cyke, did you at least get her breakfast? Yeah, Cyke bought her some breakfast. He had his way with her and bought her some McDonald's. Cyke says, it made my day when I got my first Wendy link, not going to lie, and I'm going to come on soon. Doesn't it, Clyde? Cyke knows exactly what I'm talking about. When I get a little Wendy link, I'm like, oh, look, my friend Wendy sent me a link again, and it does make me happy. West 11 Bravo says, hey, Wendy, you and Gary made me laugh back in the day when you guys prank called Eric the actor. One of the funniest prank calls ever. That was funny. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really glad you enjoyed that.
Oh my, it was good. Hey, dumbass. What are you doing? Stop messing with me. This is Wendy and Gary. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys did. Yeah, and you would say the R word and all that stuff. That was a lot of fun back in the day. Mandy Diff says, Wendy, it's not Corn Diff, it's Captain Nick. Oh. Mandy calls him Captain Nick here. This is Captain Nick on this show.
Yes.
Right.
MSIP says a shout out and applause to Dave Daffler. JFK Headchunk says, Wendy, quarter pounder or Big Mac? What is your favorite, Wendy? If you had to choose.
Mac. Big
Mac.
That's right, Wendy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because you know what, Wendy? I love a Big Mac because it's nice and messy. It's nice and messy.
I do too, Bobby.
Yeah.
Quarter pounders, all they have is just ketchup on them.
Yes, Bobby. I totally agree, Bobby.
Satunksha says, yay, Wendy. Satunksha's happy to see you here.
Hey, Tunsters.
Testicle Tiger says, bitches love a big breakfast. That's right. If you're going to do them right, you got to feed them right, Testicle Tiger. Let's see. All tops are about to pop. Let's go, says Dave Daffler. He wants a pop topping.
Oh.
Testicle Tiger's getting the last from LJ Lowe. Ding Dong checks in and says, Cyke is definitely a raper. And that's coming from Mrs. Cyke Clyde. So that's LOL, she says. Brutal Pain checks in, my brother from the PCL universe. Hey, Brutal Pain, how you doing, my friend? Checking in this afternoon. Mandy Diff says, haha, she thought I was Corn Diff on one of the streams, LOL. Corn.
Oh, yeah, she did. She was like corn!
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, BF.
Did you? Oh, my God, that's too funny, Wendy. Dave Daffler has an interesting question. He says, anal or oral?
Anal.
Yes. Anal for the win, Dave Daffler. Anal for the win. I hope you enjoyed that answer, my friend. Well, this is so good. You guys are having fun. Ooh, Jared Lahane says, boo to the Big Mac. La Big Mac. Wow, who says that? Let's see. Mandy Dev says, still laughing about the corn thing. Peacunt checks in and says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. BobbyNic.
Hello.
Dave Daffler to the answer says, bingo. to the answer of anal. All right, well, let's see. Why don't we, since my friends are here, we got friends in here. I'll tell you, you got to watch BF Live. Now BF Live, the vibe right here. BF Live, the vibe. We got to watch BF Live because you never know what's going to happen. I tell everybody every day, and I'm telling you 40 cool people that are in here that I have my friend now from back in the Stern days. It's Wendy. Yes, Wendy from back on the Howard Stern Show. She is my friend now right here, and also my friend BobbyNic Havens. I got the fun-loving couple here on BF Live. We're about to do it and get into it. We're going to get into some Cyke Labs in a minute, but first, let me play a little fun video. We're going to have some fun with some Cyke Labs stuff. This is, have some fun with my new elements here. This is BF Live, the vibe. Yeah. Nice. You like that? Here we go. But let's check in. Let's have a little fun with this video. Now that I got BobbyNic and Wendy here, let's have a little fun with some of these videos that were made for me.
When you met Bobby on a no-filter night, underneath the stars, everything felt right. She had a smile that could light up the room. Bobby knew, then his eyes were foolproof. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild answers, them too. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild answers, them too. Those ups and downs, they hold on tight.
Hello, and welcome to Wendy's show, everybody. The Friday night hang, right, Wendy?
Right, Bobby.
Yeah.
Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild answers, them too. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight. Two hearts beating in Wendy's boobs light. Laughter and tears, they've seen it all, but their love stands firm, never to fall. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dances, them too. Wendy and Bobby, hand in hand, together they'll always stand. In this crazy world, their love is the key. Yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby. Yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby.
The saga of Wendy and Bobby. Hey. You like that, Wendy?
Yes, I do.
I love playing that for some of our friends that have seen it before. Maybe some of our new friends have never seen it. Damn. Okay, Wendy. I see you, sister girl, says your sister, fellow sister, Testicle Tiger. JFK Head Chunk says, Wendy, is that gray in your beard? We're all getting older. We are getting older. MSIP says, Cyke ends marriages and rapes slow adults named Wendy. MSIP spilling the tea, says Space Nerd. Uh-oh, says Daffler. Tits McGee says, is it time for Just the Ladies? Oh, I don't think I've ever had Wendy
please,
on.
Tits, you're my daughter. I don't want to think about you thinking about
Well, Bob, I don't know if you were here where the kind of crazy timing worked out, like last week, where Granny tends to check in, like almost like radar or gaydar when I do the Just for the Ladies segment. And so now I said, because he checked in like right as I was doing it, I said, "Oh, I didn't remind you that Granny is the actual sponsor of that segment." So now you got that Granny's a gulag. He's the official sponsor of the Just for Ladies segment right here on BFI.
There you go.
Space Nerd says, "I'm ready at Tits McGee Fitzpatrick. I'm freezing and can't get warm. Maybe those firefighters will warm me up." Uh-oh. Well, we'll get to it. Yeah. Pecan is laughing. Dave Davler said, "I hope this doesn't leave a carbon footprint. I'm leaving a big one. I'm stomping that carbon, Dave Daffler." Wendy and Bobby, good to see you, says Jerry Lahane.
Good to see you, Jerry Mahane.
Testicle Tiger says, "Eggs $5 a dozen again. WTF." I don't know. That whole chicken thing. I'm hard. Cat can't scratch it. Wait a minute. You can't. What are you doing over there to your cat, man? I don't know what you're doing. The cat can't scratch it? I don't know what's going on with that. Wow. That's a lot of TMI right there, Bob. Let's see.
Boy, oh boy.
On Esther's just giving you hearts and lots of love. JFK Headchunk says, "BobbyNic, what's it like to live in America's largest national park?" Oh, my God. Talking about American.
That's not what Canada is. Not what Canada.
Don't get Bobby started with his kind of stuff.
Guarantee.
Testicle Tiger says, "Oh my God, I love you, Wendy." Oh, there you go. You figured it out real quick.
Too.
Oh, Testicle Tiger. Awesome friendship right there. LJ Lowe says, "Wendy's laugh is the best." It is. It really was. Yes for Wendy, said Space Nerd. Shh, Bobby. Was that me? Shh, Bobby. Oh. Let's see. Tits McGee says, "By the way, Mama Nick, I have 2 kids, so you're a grandma." Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to think of,
so many funny shows from these two. Jerry Lahane says, "Yeah, you guys are a great on-air couple, great friends, and also you guys always mix it up and have a lot of fun. Canada is America's hat." Why you can't? Like, Bobby ain't been around for a little minute. You gotta come out here like that to see they're kind of bitter at you. But I don't know.
We're a pretty goddamn big hat. I mean, we're bigger than you guys. You guys got a bigger hat than you guys got a body. Jesus Christ.
Here we go. So, like I said, don't get Bobby started. Hey, Bob, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I'm always glad that you can come whenever you can. And I'll share this with you because you're my musical friend. You know, it's Ozzy Osbourne's birthday today. Sharon, it's my birthday. It's Ozzy's birthday today. Happy 76th birthday to Ozzy Osbourne. Happy 76 to Ozzy, the godfather of heavy metal. He just earned induction into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist, his second induction following Black Sabbath. So there you go. There's a video you could watch, and I'm not going to play it here for musical reasons, but Ozzy I've seen him probably the most of the rock people I've seen, Bobby. Like, I love me some Ozzy, man.
Yeah, Ozzy's awesome.
I mean,
he's been consistently awesome over the years, so.
Yeah, and what a great feat, man, not to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice for a band lead singer and to be solo. And like he said, it meant a lot more for him to go in as a solo artist because he believes that so much of his career happened after he left Black Sabbath. I think that's fair to say, right?
Yeah, but they waited too long. He couldn't even perform.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is guilty of that, by putting your Pointer Sisters or whoever in front of certain people. So they are guilty of that. But yeah, I just wanted to. I'm glad you're here today because I like me some Ozzy. I like talking about music and stuff. I have this album, Patient Number 9. I think it's pretty good, and that's like one of his newer albums. So even in his 70s, Ozzy is still putting out some kick-ass music. I've seen him many times. I can't remember the number of times I've seen him, and he's like a robot, man. You can say what you want about the way he talks, but you put that dude on a stage. You put a mic in his hand, and he is just all go all the time. Yeah. So happy birthday, Ozzy Osbourne. This kind of falls in line. This kind of falls in line with my celebrity eulogies, Bob. I don't know if we talked about this with you, but you know how everybody carries on when their favorite musical artist dies and they get online and they go, "Oh my God, he was my favorite. I can't believe they're gone. And I just went out. I was their biggest fan, and I just went out and downloaded all their songs."
Yeah, right.
Like it's always this like after the fact reaction that we have about when our favorite music artist dies. So I want to start a thing called like early celebrity eulogies. And so that would be one of my early celebrity eulogies. Don't wait till somebody dies to tell me how much you like them. Let me know now. So I like me some Ozzy. There you go. Let me some Ozzy. Happy birthday, Ozzy. Sharon. Let's see. We got Canada. Oh, Dave Daffler checks in with another generous and colorful $1.99 super chat and says, Mike's shitty internet wants to be inside you. Whoa. Yeah. I think Wendy's making friends over here. Tits McGee Fitzpatrick says, Canada won the War of 1812. We burnt the White House down. They're coming hard in the paint. Hey, see, Bob, these Canadians get all defensive about who took what and how they took it, and we took over part of America for a minute. They get crazy. Jake Hudson says, I've been watching a lot of Corbin lately. A lot of his pranks where he printed his parents that he put, the ATM in his house. That's right, Jake.
Yeah.
If we ever get to internet shite and some other stuff, I might have a couple Corbin Millette clips. Thanks, Jake. Space Nerd says, an ATM, Jake? That is pretty funny. Yes, he put it in their house. JFK Headchunk says, Wendy, Ozzy Osbourne, or Slim Whitman? Wendy, would you had a chance to meet Ozzy Osbourne or have sex with Ozzy Osbourne or Slim Whitman, who would you have sex with?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Good answer, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Sarah, I'm going to go over here and fuck Wendy. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Give me that crazy Jake.
JFK says she needs a F, marry, kill of some sort. Well, you just got some of them right there. Dave Daffler says BobbyNic isn't gay. Pay me, BobbyNic. He was supposed to pay.
Payments on the way. Payments on the way, Dave.
LJ Lowe says the fact that Sabbath didn't get in until 06 and Ozzy isn't in until 2024 shows the Hall of Fame is ran by idiots. I agree, LJ Lowe. I really hold the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in no regard as far as measurement of successful people because they have just been so disjointed and out of time and biased about all their different selections, BobbyNic. I don't know if you agree with that or not. They've had weird selection processes.
All right. I agree. Bands that shouldn't be going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like what?
That's right. Yeah. And that's fine if they want to have a Hall of Fame, but they should have an R&B Hall of Fame and a rock and a heavy metal Hall of Fame. Maybe they should have thought this out a little better. And then that way everybody would get fairness. You could put your R&B people in the same time you're doing your metal and your rock people and have one big ceremony. But that sounds like too much like it makes sense. Testicle Tiger says, sounds like one of Perry's death report pages. Ozzy, that's right. I was so sad to learn that Ozzy Osbourne is dead. Yes. And Perry does. He's all about the clickbait, Testicle Tiger. When Tom B had him tell me where you go to get this information about every star that is alive. And he says that they're dying. And he went right to the page. Perry he'll believe anything.
Shut the fuck up.
You kind of believe anything, bro. Space Nerd says, it's kind of creepy, LJ. They have weird rules. MSIP says, what the fuck, Dave? Told you not to say anything about that. Infighting, says Space Nerd. Space Nerd from LJ Lowe says, it blows me away. You're right. Their criteria sucks. Here we go. Stacey Allen's here, so I had to wait for her. Just got here. Is the Cyke stuff over? Time for the ladies in honor of Wendy. Well, you know what, Stacey Allen? I'm going to call an audible before you because we are at the second hour. We just finished 2 hours of 3 hours of live content right here on BF Live. We were unexpectedly joined by our great friend Wendy from back in the days of Howard Stern, my all-time friend BobbyNic Havens right here, and we kind of gotten shifted in the flow of the show, and we are running a little long. So I'm going to do this favor now, and I'm going to go right to Just for the Ladies right after this. BobbyNic is not straight until payment is received.
I'm working on it, Dave. Jesus.
Space Nerd shouts out and says, Stacey Allen, power in numbers. I think For the Ladies needs to be now. Well, there you go. I'm bringing it. That's right. Because we have Wendy here. I want to see Wendy's reaction to Just for the Ladies. So let's do this. Funky Bronco checks and says, BF Live, the vibe, the tribute at the Rock and Roll Hall was terrible. They don't pull off many good things there. I understand Foreigner got in and there was fighting over if they were going to sing a song or not. And Lou Graham and all them were talking about what song they were going to sing. And I understand they didn't even get to perform, Bob. That's what I heard. Widow Killer checks in and says, didn't they try putting Dolly Parton in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but she declined? Yes, because she was smart, and I think they forced her in anyway, Widow Killer, because they wanted to.
I think so.
But yes, Dolly Parton tried to speak some sense into them and go, oh, hell, y'all, I don't deserve to be in here yet. Like, what are you talking about? All right, let's get on with this, because we got some friends checking in, like Don checking in. What's up? We got Don, we got Stacy, we got Wendy, we got BobbyNic. Spawn says, I have a hankering for 2 slices of cheesecake and a hunk of cheese. I got a hankering for a hunk of cheese. Dave Daffler checks in with the most generous $4.99 super chat and says, cherry pie for Stacey Allen. Please, you got it. coming right up. Here we go.
Cherry pie for Stacy Allen Frog. She's my cherry pie. Ooh. I don't know the rest. Scout.
Thank you, Dave Davern. Thank you, Stacey Allen. Space Nerd says, just in time, Don. Testicle Tiger says, fucking foreigner. Question mark. Yes, foreigner. I want to know what love is. Ugg says Don. Space Nerd says Spawn. Last week I had cheesecake on top of pumpkin cheesecake ice cream. Don shouts out Dave. Dave shouts out Don. Space Nerd says I'm here, Don. It's fun. Spawn says Foreigner got screwed beyond belief. They were told Foreigner could play, but none of the originals. So a cover band played. Funky Bronco says BF Live the vibe. Steppenwolf ain't in the hall, but Peter Frampton is. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Don checks in from Aunt Esther. Thanks from Dave Daffler. Spawn says, Space Nerd, I'm a junk food addict. That it sounds delicious. Let's get on to some other fun. See, I'm going to scan through some of these because the ladies are here. I got ladies here. I got friends here. I got 44 people watching. So let's do this segment, BobbyNic. I want to see Wendy. I want you to know what you think about this, girl, because this segment isn't for me and it's not for BobbyNic. This segment, Wendy, you haven't been here since I've done this. This segment is just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Right, let's do this. Now, Wendy.
Yeah.
I came up with this segment because, you know, they say I show too many girls. So I did this late just for the ladies, just for you and the other ladies. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dave Daffler says, I just unsubbed. Space Nerd, thank you. Space Nerd says, see ya, bird. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Stacey Allen says, will you stay, Dave Daffler? And you will stay, and you will enjoy juicy man meat, says Stacey Allen. Cyke says, did I get bumped or did I miss the Cyke stuff? I'm going to do a little twist, Cyke Club. We're going to do just for the ladies.
Not yet. No, not yet, Cyke. He hasn't played your thing yet.
There you go. Wendy's got it down. She knows what's going on. Oh, hey, guys. Dave Daffler told me to came here. Told me to come here. Oh, here we go.
Hello.
She is closer to the screen, says the nerd. She got closer to the screen, says nerd. She noticed. The Cyke stuff needs to be longer, he says. All right, we'll get on to it. Oh, we don't unsub when the bikini news is on. All right, that's not getting like that. InXS has been snubbed for years. Michael Hutchins plans to send them a strongly worded letter. I hear he's hanging around waiting for his opportunity to get in. Hi-yo.
Yo, definitely.
He's hanging around. All right, here we go. Roasted. Afterlife. Here we go. All right, Wendy. This segment is not for me, and this is not for BobbyNic, and it's not for the other guys. This segment is just for the ladies. Right here. Here you go. Here's your first piece of man meat. Since BobbyNic isn't enough, here you go. What do you think, Wendy?
Damn,
He drink. He's hot. There you go.
He's like, ooh, take it off.
All right, there you go. See? Because nobody else shows
You're
any
welcome,
man.
Cyke.
There you go. Space Nerd says, oh, they are one of my favorite Spawn. Wendy, close your eyes, says the Chunkster. What do you think about him, Wendy? Contestant number 1. You find him dreamy? Sexy?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Would you like him to do anal on you?
Yes.
Uncle Jack says, I unbutton my pants when the bikini news is on. Well, that's a lot of extra information we didn't need to know there, Uncle Jack. We hit that. Haha to Stacy. Dave Dapper's getting the love and the heart from Uncle Jack. Stacy says, kidding, of course, Cyke Clyde. I'm moist, says Dave Daffler. I'm not sure why. Yep, me too, Dave Daffler says Space Nerd. And yes, sir, says Aunt Esther checking in. Stacey Allen says, Uncle Jack, my pants are all for just the ladies. Man, she did you one better there, Uncle Jack.
Wow.
Like, forget this unbuttoning, unzipping shit. These pants are off. Just take them right off, Stacey Allen. Take them right off. Well, I'd like to thank and or blame Stacey Allen and the Space Nerd and all the ladies who contribute to this segment. That's not for me, and it's not for BobbyNic. This is for Wendy, and this is just for the ladies. Here's piece number 2. Here's some man meat just for you. Since me and BobbyNic aren't enough, here you go, I guess. And the last. 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 Yeah, the copyright, yeah. There you go. Let me mute it. BF gonna get copyright on that. You're gonna have to erase it after the show. Stacy, whatever it takes. Uh-oh. Space Nerd says, Spawn says, the Space Nerd, so many great songs. New Sensation might be my favorite. I like the sax solo, and I like Never Tear Us Apart. That's one of my favorite NXS songs. I
like Beautiful Girl,
like
actually. Beautiful
that, buddy?
Girl? I like Beautiful Girl.
You like that NXS song? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice.
Everybody, put your favorite NXS song in the chat, everybody. We're talking NXS all day here on BF Live. The vibe. Right here, that's what we're doing. We're vibing on BF Live. Right here, we got Wendy Pack joining us, my friend BobbyNic Havens, and we're right here in the middle of this segment. That's not for me, and it's not for you guys necessarily. This is just for the ladies right here. Look at all that man meat. What else you need? Me and Chris Abels ain't enough. I can't believe it. This is BF Live. The vibe is what you're watching right now. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. This is just for the ladies segment. We're kind of in the middle of with my friend Wendy Pack and BobbyNic. Let me take this down, and let's get down with selection number 3 for this content that isn't for me, Wendy, and it's not for BobbyNic. It's not for you guys. This is just for the ladies. Let me know what you think about this one, Wendy. You can, whatever comments you have, girl. Let your lady friends in the chat know what you think about these. Here we go. Whoa. He's whacking his weed.
Wow.
I got eat. These ladies want to get their edges trimmed. Come and pin my hedges, Poppy. Insert push joke here. All right, there you go. That's enough of that. Probably got more copyright music I got to worry about anyway.
He was whacking the ladies' weeds. That's right. Right now, yeah.
Yeah, insert bush joke here. Let's see. The Widow Killer says Thor has a bigger axe.
I wish Thanos and his big uncut cock were here.
Maybe Thanos has a bigger one. Says, Spawn, I appreciate the NXS of the original Sin era and the Suicide Blonde. Tits McGee Fitzpatrick says, Suicide Blonde wasn't a bad song. Tits McGee Fitzpatrick says, if he will chop the wood, I will switch to wood burning for all my heat, baby.
Oh, no.
She got wood.
Calm down, Tits. Calm down.
Keep it in your pants, Sundance. LJ Lowe says, I just look like these guys minus the chiseled features and the defined muscular mass. Musculature, LJ Lowe. Oh, yes, musculature. You want to go to the Brambles, LJ Lowe? Oh, my. Dave Daffner says, play boys to men, and I'm out of here. We haven't come to the end of that road yet, Dave Daffner. Space Nerd says, good to know, LJ Lowe. On Esther says, oh, yeah, about this segment right here for the ladies. Yeah. What do you think of these guys, Wendy? You like these hunky guys? You like regular dad bods? What do you like, Wendy?
I like more guys like Bobby Nipples.
There you go.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. She likes a real man. She don't want all these fake GQ chiseled up guys that may or may not be gay. Space Nerd says, I have some things that need mode. BF is guy heavy. Oh, what are you talking about? Terry Nee. It's funny.
Hello, Frisco.
Wait a minute. Stacey Allen says he can work on my lawn anytime. Hey, baby. I'm going to trim your bushels. Trim your bushels. Electric weed eater. That's no man, says. He's going after the fact that it wasn't gas powered. He takes points off for electric. Goes, that's no man, says Space Chief 75. I like the mobility of the gas there, Space Chief 75. Testicle Tiger says, all right, he's hot, but who does yard work in dress shoes and slacks? But you just blew up the whole thing for all you other ladies. Dave Daffler says, I'm going to block myself from this show now. Rob, I'm having twins with my Aunt Saul, who's not feeling so great, I think, says, good afternoon to BF, Wendy, and my father-in-law, BobbyNic.
Yeah, that's right. That is Tits' husband, so yes.
I think he's been home sick with the missus there, so he's not feeling so good, so we hope he's feeling better soon. Tit says, Space Nerd, we belong together. Bobby Nipples says, Dave Daffler. Testicle Tiger checks in and says, together, I know how to spell that. Widow Killer says, I knew Wendy was going to say that. That's right, the BobbyNic style. Oh, thank you, MSIP, for checking in with your most generous and colorful $2 super chat. Says, Dave Daffler loves Bush. Wendy, do you have a bush?
Yes, I do, between my legs.
There you go. Question asked and answered right here from my friend Wendy, who holds no punches, right here on BF Live. Oh my goodness, BF Live, the vibe. And we are having a vibe today. Shout out to the 46 people watching BF Live right now. I hope you can hit a like, a share, a subscribe on your way in or your way out. All right, Wendy, I got one more piece for the ladies right here.
Okay.
This content, it's not really for me. It's not for BobbyNic, although he might like some of it. It's really just for the ladies. And I do this for all the ladies that are cool and hanging out in my chat. Here we go. And ladies, here's your warning. That was my last piece of content that I have in the hopper. So ladies who send me content, you better send me more if you want to keep this bit going. Here we go. My last piece of content just for the ladies. Wait a minute. Do they all go to like the same shitty chest tattoo parlor?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like what if they all got the same? Yeah, Wendy, like from the boobies up, they got the same tattoo. Let's watch it again. Like it's one thing to have a tattoo, but they all go, I want the titty tattoo too. Those two in the middle do. Come down under, and I'll go down under on you. Yeah. All right, we had about just enough of that. Well, there you have it. What do you think about those funky firefighters, Wendy's, with all those tattoos? Are you a tattoo lady? You like those?
I don't like those. No, the only one I love is the one down here.
Here we go. Like them low ones. Yeah. All right, well, here we go. Let's see. Oh, I think we got that. Right after Mike's Skinny Provider, the generous Dave Daffler checks in again with a $4.99 Bobby Nipples. Ooh. Thanks, Dave. I really appreciate your help in keeping the vibe going. We couldn't see his junk, LOL. What I'm trying to keep my channel on. Space Nerd says, needs the gray sweats, Testicle Tiger. Space Chief 75 is laughing and loving it. Dave Daffler just loves the mystery. Testicle Tiger says, exactly, Space Nerd, immersion. Oh, Lord, it says Aunt Esther. 2 more, says Space Nerd. Wait a minute. You got it, BF. I didn't say 2 more. On it. There you go. See, there's our ladies. If you want to know who's causing this, thank you, Stacy, and Space Nerd, and Aunt Esther, and Tits McGee, and all you fine ladies that join BF Live every day. You know I love you. LJ Lowe says, mop bucket on aisle nerd. Mop bucket on aisle nerd. Tits McGee Fitzpatrick says, gray track pants for sure. I also like safety orange. My mister is a trucker.
Okay, calm your tits. Calm your tits.
BF and Bobby. All I know is time for Cyke Lab.
Ooh, yeah. Who taught? Did somebody coach you to that? All right.
Wow.
Warehouse fireman, says Space Chief 75. He's not buying the notion why they're even in there. LOL says LJ. Testicle Tiger checks in and says, I ain't looking at their tattoos. Eyes are up here. Eyes are here. Let's see. Arn Esther says, come to Butthead. Come to Esther. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in with a generous and colorful $1.99 super sticker. Thank you to my generous friend, the Reverend Wild Bill, for your $1.99 super sticker. The Space Nerd says, me either Testicle Tiger. Space Nerd says, I think Wendy likes this segment. What did you think about that overall, Wendy? Do you like when I do that segment? Would you like to see that again one time?
Yes, BF.
All right, well, there you go. Ladies know what ladies want, Testicle Tiger says. And Wendy gets the shout out from Space Nerd. All right, well, let's wrap this segment up, because that segment, I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't for me. And it wasn't for...
All I know is time for Cyke Labs. That's all I know.
Okay, well, we'll get into it right after I run this element to let you know that was just for the ladies.
Slow down, never real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat, making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
There you go, folks. A little something for everybody. On the BF Live stream show, BF Live, the vibe is what we are. We're about positive energy, positive vibes, and that's what we throw down here every day, Monday through Friday, in the middays, 12 to 3-ish on the East Coast time. Don checks in, my generous bro, with a colorful super chat. $2. Thank you, Don. He says, Wendy, have you sent Bobby a bathroom picture today?
Not yet.
Oh, boy. Wendy, it's so funny. I always can tell when you send a picture to Bobby, because Bobby will be sitting on my show, and he don't really say nothing. He's looking at his phone. All of a sudden, he goes, oh, God! Like that. He'll say something like that. And I always know it's a doozy from Wendy. So what was the last thing? Was it holiday ones or something? She sent you a doozy of one of the last shows we did. She sent you something. Oh, she was sick or something. I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember either. Shit. It was shit. It was shit.
It was shit. It was definitely shit. Definitely. Thank you, Don, for checking in, my friend, and thank you for the $2. So no bathroom pics yet today, but the day is still young, Don. We still have hope.
Yeah.
Testicle Tiger says, ding, Wendy is coming for your man next. Uh-oh, coming for Cyke Labs. That's right. She is looking out for Cyke Labs because she knows what we do here. Wendy, don't rush for the ladies. We savor it. The ladies, they get cranky if I don't show it. Damn it. Let's see. Why do I come back at the wrong time? I don't know. Like, Granny has a tendency of showing up when I do this. Hey, and that segment was sponsored by Granny's Gulag. Check out Granny at Granny Loves Anal. He is the official sponsor of the Just for the Ladies segment. Space Nerd says, lots of ladies are worked up, Don. That is why. Pecan says, Wendy wants BobbyNic's weenie. Is that true, Wendy?
Yes, I do.
You want his weenie? I have no doubt about that. All right, well, here we go. And here's your friend. Wendy is looking out for her friend Cyke Labs because she knows what's up. She knows that he has...
do.
Yes, he does.
It's time for Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
That's right. It is time, Wendy. You called it just right, girl. You called it just right because this is time for Cyke Labs segment. Do you like Cyke Labs stuff? He does some crazy videos, doesn't he?
Yes, I do. Yes, he does.
Did you see the one with BobbyNic yet versus a chicken yet, Wendy?
Yes, I did. I thought it was funny, but I'm still waiting for the video he's working on for me.
Okay, well, Cyke Clyde is a busy guy. Matter of fact, he helped me make my new logo for BF Live, the vibe and all. But let's watch it one more time. Even if you've seen it, it's fun to watch it again. And for those who didn't see it, this is from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. This is BobbyNic versus the chicken.
I think he senses your fear. Get over there and face him. No, get over there and face him. You can't run from him. He's going to win.
Bobby's just a chicken. It's just a chicken, Wendy.
Yeah. Win it. Win it. Yeah.
Go and get it. Go and get it.
Win it.
Go and get
Yeah.
it. Go and get it.
Jags, you're winning. You're winning.
You're winning.
You're winning.
I only wish it could be a little closer.
Woo! Woo!
There you go. There's Farmer Bobby, BobbyNic.
I'm going to tell you something, BF.
What's up, bud?
38 years later, it's time for a rematch. I'm going to take on that chicken again. And I'm going to beat its ass.
He's like this. It's like, look, you son of a bitch, it's going to be me and you in the square circle, okay? This shit's going down. This is BobbyNic redemption time, you son of a bitch. All right, let's go. Let's see if that happens. We have, let's see. Oh, I've got some friends checking in. Let's see who checked in since that last generous super chat. Thank you, Don. We got just, don't rush it. We come back to the 40th. Wendy wants BobbyNic's weenie. We got that one. Don getting a shout out love from our friend Uncle Hack checking in. Ding Dong says, I know Testicle Tiger, LOL. I'm going to have to look out for her. So, looking out for Ding Dong. Psych. He knows what time it is. So does Aunt Esther. And she had fun with the BF Live emojis, which you can have fun with too if you member up here on BF Live. I have 2 levels. I have $4.99 for Chat Family, and I have Frenetic for $9.99. Thank you, everybody. Don, Psych. Jack getting shout out love from Don. Gorilla Cookie Don is enjoying today. Some Gorilla Cookie. Send some of that stuff my way. Space Nerd ask of Don for that Gorilla Cookie. Brian Kowalczyk, the other BK, checks in. And said, sounds like Abel's on a Replayables.
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, that guy. Let's see. Funky Bronco says, that's not a fair fight. BobbyNic doesn't have a cigarette to defend himself. I've heard that.
I
He
didn't
kind of
back
threw off
then,
your
but I
balance,
will
right?
this time.
He
I will this time.
Son of a bitch. All right. MSIP says Canadians are scared of chickens from birth. Is that true? Is that true?
I don't. Maybe in our first 10 years.
Don says, LOL, nerd gorilla cookies is on Esther. Space Nerd says, Brian Kowalczyk, you missed your segment. The ladies are bricked up. They're all ready for you. Bring them up there, Brian. Esther says, Don, watch it, sucker. Space Nerd says, LOL to Don. Juggler Jen says, yo, again, checking in. Ding is getting the love from Space Nerd. Juggler Jen says, Uncle Jack does podcast. Hey, what's up? Testicle Tiger says, I just puffed of some gush mints and followed up with my Skywalker OG vape. Well, that's what we like. We don't judge here on BF Live. Drugs are bad, okay, unless you got enough to share with everybody. Space Nerd says, I have the mango mint. You cannot have a the mango. I have a the mango mint in a vape. I might buy some flour today. Almost bought some flour today. Juggler Jen does podcast says, holy crud, it's Bobby Flick your Big Nick. Stacey Allen says, oh, how I hate this kid's kick the poor chicken. Wait, he never touched him. BobbyNic got nowhere near that chicken. He was so scared. His foot was even scared of him. Team Bird says, Stacy, Space Nerd. Chocolate Jen says, kids are cruel, Stacy Allen. Love the birds, Space Nerd. Okay, well, I don't think any birds were actually hurt in the making of that video from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. Let's see what else we have.
I am going to kick that bird's ass this time, though.
You are?
Rematch time.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Son of a bitch is going down. Well, we got some turkey leftovers, if you will. We even had some leftover stories, if you will, on BF Live, the news that we did earlier. Here's a leftover one from Bob Levy as Perry talking about Turkey Day 2024. Take it away, Perry Levy. Bob Caravello.
All right. The name is Bob Levy. The stream, Bob Levy Live. Today, Thanksgiving Day, took a trip to where I normally like to go for Thanksgiving. I've been going there for a lot of years on Thanksgiving. Why?
Oh, no.
Well, because Jamie Masada,
food thief,
the owner of the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, does a complimentary Thanksgiving meal to the homeless as well as the Hollywood celebrities.
No, you're not
don't have
homeless. It
family
wasn't for both. It was for the homeless. You stole people,
you know, that live in
food from
Hollywood,
poor
that
people.
are, you know, doing what they can to make ends meet and stuff.
No.
To you know, live a comfortable lifestyle. So again, yeah, I'm finally making it and making it pretty damn good.
Oh my God, he stole food. He stole food from poor people, BobbyNic. I don't know if you keep up on that, but on Perry, he went to like one of these kind of homeless thing, the Comedy Store or whatever. You know, this guy that had comics come out, he would perform. They would perform for the homeless and provide a meal. Where Perry kind of misunderstood his role in all of that, and he shows up like taking food out of the homeless people's mouth. Basically, he's showing up there to eat a free meal, buddy. He ain't right.
Oh no.
Jeez. Yeah, he's kind of. So we're trying to convince him that wasn't the best move. Space Chief says Perry made sure that there was at least one homeless person that went hungry. Going hungry. Exactly. He literally took food out of their mouth. Hey, nerd from Tiffany, Washington. Testicle Tiger says, I know it's supposed to be Bob, but this frustrates me so fucking much. I only see Perry. Uncle Jack says, hey, Mandy Death. The Junction says, sorry to all like Aunt Lester. Inverse hi to those like Aunt Esther. That Hoya me. Driving or OSHA prevents me from reciprocating. Thanks to Chunkster. Yeah, man. Look, we're here to be your fun hang. We're here to be a vibe for you. And I understand that a lot of you people are out there busy during your workday, and I want to provide some entertainment for you very people, for you hardworking people. So if you can only check in every now and then, that's perfectly acceptable. Keep us in your ear, keep us playing, and keep working hard, and we'll keep you entertained. Juggler Jen says, Bobby's fired up, LOL. Yeah, he is about this chicken shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick that chicken's ass and make him humble.
I'm gonna keep it. Whoop, and me go humble. Cyke Clyde says he went through the line twice too. He did. He's such so greedy.
No.
Fuck up. You weren't. Yes, Bob. He was seen on camera. They had the comedian Tiffany Haddish there, and he was walking behind her multiple times. It was crazy. 2 free meals, says Cyke Clyde. And he don't get it. Like, he could have went there as the celebrity, but he went there as the person that needed the help. Bob. It's crazy. He just don't get it. I mean, he makes plenty of money off of that stream that he don't need to be in line at a food thing, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to get through to him, but he doesn't seem to get it. He likes to reflect on the days where he didn't have a lot of money. Our friend Gassis checks in, Bob.
Nice. Gassis, good to see you.
Gassis checking in for the vibe for BF Live. How you doing this afternoon, our friend? Cyke Clyde says, F OSHA. They are preventing me too, those son of a bitches. Yep, the OSHA rules, man. You gotta watch those. Occupational safety and health. Oh, that's wrong sound. They're calling. Let me see there. Oh, that's right. You gotta have your beepers. Gotta have your OSHA safety. BobbyNic is always great, buddy. You get a nice compliment there.
Funky Bronco. Good to see you, brother.
What beverage are you enjoying today, buddy? Got some water? What do you got?
Just some water. Yeah, just some water. Just finished one.
Bro, I did this thing yesterday. A guy that drinks 4.79 gallons of various sodas throughout his day. Every day.
Oh, my God.
4.79 gallons. I think Cyke Clyde or somebody did the math and said it was like 51 12-ounce cans or something.
He's going to die.
Fresca, Dr. Pepper, every type of soda, I think it was. I don't know if I still have that handy in my clips or not.
How could you even drink that much in one day of anything?
It kind of showed how he went through it. He went through his day. He kind of took us through one of his days. See if I can find that real quick. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's watch it real quick. I know we're in the middle of Cyke Labs, but we started talking about drinks and stuff. And let me show you this real quick because I didn't get a chance to show you this yesterday. So we'll continue on up to the 3-ish hour. We go past 3 if we have to, if we're having a lot of fun, and we are having a lot of fun. But, Bob, check this out, man. You said you don't know how a guy can do this? I said Scott should you should never feel bad about how much soda you drink after you witness this. Check out a day in the life of this soda drinker.
This is Life of a Soda Addict Part 12. See how much soda I can drink in a day. I start every morning with 4 sodas on my way to the gym.
Okay, 4 sodas on the way to the gym, Bob.
God damn.
All right, watch this, Wendy. Watch this. Check this out, girl.
That caffeine, so 48 ounces. Fill up my 100 ounce. That's 148 ounces on my way back from the gym. Finish that off. Get a couple more Diet Dr. Peppers. Finish that off. Now I'm going to get 3 Frescas and pour them into a thermos. Add some Torani flavoring. Down that. Get a couple more. Another couple. Or 258. Pound those. Go through some more meetings.
I know, Wendy. He's up to 306 ounces, girl.
Pound some more. Now I'm going to go run an errand for
Then he gets these big drinks. Watch
this.
this.
I get a thirst drink. 44 ounces there. End of the day, going to play a little college football.
That's the dude. Like, wouldn't you think he thought have a big, sizable dude, right, Bob?
That's going to be fat, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
25 pounds some soda then. Got to run another errand.
My whole thing is if you're drinking all this soda and you're drinking the diet version of it, if you're going to the gym, what does it really matter? Maybe you got to take a couple extra reps. I don't know.
Pound some more soda.
Now, look, 3 32-ounce big theater cups.
Now I'm going to the movie. Get 3 of these 32 ounces. Fill them up through the course of the film. Wrapping up my day.
There it is. Finishing the day at 614 ounces or 4.79
with a
gallons.
little extra, finishing off at close to 5 gallons.
of soda.
Here's evidence that I've been drinking all this as well. Look at all this.
Holy moly, there you go.
Oh my God.
So you should never feel bad if you treat yourself to a soda.
You know, but even if that stuff, even if that stuff is diet, you know, it's still not good for you.
No, not that much of any. 5 gallons, Bob. That was crazy. So I had to share that with you again. The camel clutch that chicken, BobbyNic. I humble that chicken. I will humble
Hell yeah.
you.
Hell yeah, Space Chief.
I will humble that chicken. Hey, Jen from Jerry Lahane. Space Nerd says, Uncle Jack, please give Dozer some love. Give Dozer some love right there. From his auntie Nerd, what you really doing, Dozer? Aunt Esther says, Gash howdy. Juggler Jen says, what up, Jerry Lahane? Stacey Allen says, look at BobbyNic getting all tough guy now that his lady Wendy is here. You're right, Stacey. We do kind of get the big S on our chest when we're trying to show off for our best lady. You picked up on that very astutely. Terry
might
says,
be right there.
Can BobbyNic is still a little scared?
Can tell BobbyNic is still a little scared.
I missed that.
You know what? I can fight dirty when I'm scared. Okay, Terry Nee. I've learned to do that. So, boom.
Juggler Jen says, I've been busy with my mail job. The boss gave me more hours, plus I make commission. She's on a mission to make commissions. You go out there.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Jerry Lahane says, JBX stirring shite. What does that say, Bob? I'm sorry.
I just said she's doing really good. She's doing really good.
Excellent. That's great to know.
I'm proud of Jen.
I didn't mean to talk over you, buddy. Jerry Lahane says, JBX stirring shite. I've been picking up on
he's been stirring shite.
I've been picking up little bits and pieces of that, and then part of it, what I heard is that he must have, if he got a problem with you, or I don't know, but I'm like, something must be wrong. Somebody's got a problem with BobbyNic. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been sending him the links lately. I think he really felt left out when I didn't send him a link to my birthday show. So he
okay, I didn't realize
he went off on me.
Did he? I haven't heard any of the actual going off. I've only heard about this after the fact that something went down. Didn't quite know what it was, but I understand that these things are in the air and like talking this and that about BobbyNic or something is all I've really heard, Bob.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cyke Clyde says forklifts and texting don't mix. I found out. That is right. You don't want to back that thing up into something. You a big fine skid, won't you back that thing up? Call me Big Daddy, won't you back that thing up? West 11 Bravo says, Perry is definitely set up financially because of Tom B. I can't wait to yell at him for stealing food from the homeless. It's crazy, West 11 Bravo. Let's finish Cyke Labs. Maybe we'll cover that. We'll go into a little Perry talk if we can fit that in. That's great, Jen, says Jerry Lahane, about your job success. That tough guy looks good on him, Stacey Allen. They like you looking tough. You're getting them all moist out here. No, just no, says our friend Stacey Allen. Artificial sweeteners are worse than sugar. That's what I said, West 11 Bravo. Wouldn't you rather the devil that you know kill you rather than, we don't know the long-term effects of mixing all this high fructose corn syrup and all these various sweeteners that are taking the place of sugar. We don't know the long-term physical ramifications of those. So go with the devil you know, man. If you're going to the gym anyway, just work that sugar off your ass is what I say.
Oh, shit. Breaking news. Eminem's mom has passed away.
Whoa, that's unfortunate. I'm not even going to hit like a clap or anything like that. Whoa, breaking news. Look behind me, really.
Yeah.
Breaking news, Eminem will no longer be enjoying mom's spaghetti, as Eminem's mom has passed away.
That's right.
More on this later. No more mom spaghetti. Let's see. Juggle Legend Doug Podcast says, nasty ass sugar-free shit. LJ Lowe says, I bet he has teeth like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Perhaps he does. And to that I say, finish him. Space Nerd says, thank you, Jack.
Bobby,
Yes.
Bobby, I'm the champion at Mortal Kombat. You cannot whip my ass at Mortal Kombat, bitch boy.
Oh, you think so, Wendy?
Yes.
Come on, bring it on, Wendy. I'll whoop your ass.
Okay.
Sounds like we got a contest going on here.
Challenge accepted.
Here we go.
That's right, Wendy. That's right.
Dr. Pecker says pecan. Uncle Jack says, this guy's a rookie. I drink more beer than that. Damn, Uncle Jack, if you put down that much beer, good luck getting up in the morning. Cyke Labs says, first I got bumped, now you're playing other videos. Ha ha ha, boo. Yeah, it's a show today. We're having fun, and that's why I got to say, you always got to tune in for the vibe Monday through Friday, because you never know what's going to happen right here. I got Wendy joining me out of the blue. BobbyNic's back again, and we're having fun. We hold down the midday right here. We hold down the midday right here on BF Live. Don says, I love when Wendy is annoyed by people. LOL. He's got to have the diabetes. This is Wilford Brimley. You got diabetes. You have refrigerators full of soda and drink nothing but all day. You might have the diabetes. Space Nerd says, I wouldn't have time to drink all of that on account of I would be peeing all the time. And BobbyNic, you made the best point of like, how do you fit it in? And that's what Space Nerd says about how do you make the time to drink. Like that takes time to open those sodas, pour them in cups, drink them, handle the cans, throw them away. I mean, that's, a lot of pee.
And a lot of peeing. That's right.
Oh, boy. Now I'm going the other way. Now Cyke Labs, my friend, says, more proof that BF likes the lady videos more. Hey, twin. You son of a bitch. Oh, my goodness.
Hello, Frisco.
Brian Kowalczyk says, that poor toilet. Don, she's pretty funny. Mandy Diff says, aspartame causes bladder cancer in diet sodas. And that's the more you know from our friend Mandy Diff checking in. It'll kill you. Howdy on Esther from Gases. Hello, Space Nerd from our friend Gases. Tiffany Washington says aspartame also messes with the kidneys. Also, more you know. That's why I say I'd rather have the devil I know than the devil I don't know. Space Nerd says, Mandy, I'm reducing my Diet Coke intake. I stopped buying in bulk. Lots of reasons not to drink it, says Space Nerd. While Bill Nice says Jerry Lahane. Brian Kowalczyk says that was mail job, Jen, M-A-L-E. I thought I was wondering what the spelling was. Like, what kind of mail job do you have? Oh. Next on the stage, it's Jen, everybody. It's Jen. Juggle Jen. Juggle Jen says, thank you, BobbyNic. Space Nerd says, your name is still up, Cyke. You're good. Spawn says, I'm still maintaining the 4 to 6 cans of Coke a day. So you got to catch up to this guy. Hope you're all doing well today, gases, says Nerd. Mail, M-A-I-L job, says Brian Kowalczyk. And Brian's like, yeah, wink, wink. Sure, right. Space Nerd says, I guess my 2 Diet Cokes a day isn't that bad. See, we're making you feel better about yourselves right here on the live on BF Live. Spawn says, Space Nerd, that's not even half of my crutches. You would pray for me. Jerry Lahane says, someday Wendy will send Bobby a hear attack. Send Bobby a heart attack. Maybe a heart attack.
Maybe a heart attack, yeah.
Moist and brick, says our friend Brutal Pain Chicken.
So, bitch boy. Bobby's my love for life, and I'm gonna whip his ass at Mortal Kombat.
The Mortal Kombat.
You try it, Wendy. You try it.
Finish him. Space Nerd says, I grew up with Diet Coke, and I appreciate the taste. Regular soda makes my teeth feel weird. My wife says the same thing. Once she got used to the diet, the sugar makes her feel weird going back to it. Spawn says, Space Nerd, I had 3 energy shots, and I'm not working, nor are my kids home. So he just like bouncing off the walls and shit. He's sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. Space Nerd says, Spawn, what do we need to, wait a minute. We do what we need to do each day in this life. Perry Strikes Again says Widow Killer. Perry Strikes Again.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Widow Killer said it. Going kicking the chicken, says Brian Kowalczyk. You kicking the chicken, BobbyNic? We're having a chicken.
I will be kicking that chicken. and putting it in the fucking camel clutch. That son of a bitch.
The camel toe clutch. Look, you chicken, it's going down in the squared circle. Baha Cyke got another interruption. Debbie Mathers is her name. I remember him often mentioning her in his early cuts. My teeth go, I wonder not. Let's stand. Testicle Tiger says, damn, she told you, Bobby.
Well,
Jake Hudson says,
I'll have to reconcile that later.
Jake Hudson says, hey, guys. Happy belated birthday, BobbyNic. Checking in. Juggling Jim.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah. Yeah, like a birthday weekend. I was happy enough to. I
Oh,
stopped in
yeah.
for like an hour or so for your
Yeah.
Lunatic Lounge show, I think.
Yeah,
that
the
was.
lunatic. Yeah, the lunatic lounge. That was awesome to see you there, and
Good,
Stormy
great.
even made it there too. So that was awesome.
Yeah, man. We had like me, you, Andrew. We had the whole crew on the screen there for a while.
Yeah, and Bob Levy popped in.
That was
Cardiff.
awesome, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I even forgot about Cardiff coming on as OJ and doing
Yeah.
all the OJ,
Yeah.
the hacky OJ jokes and trying to blame OJ for yelling at Wendy and stuff like that. That was funny. Space Nerd, I'm very much a caffeine addict at this point. I said we read that about that. Brutal Pain says all food and drinks will kill you these days. LOL, if it ain't real sugar in the non-diet shit either. Maybe so. But I've noticed, Bob, that I've seen some sodas that are actually boasting and bragging about going back to like traditional sugar. They'll say real sugar on them. It's not many, but there are some drinks out there that say
Is
they
there?
brag about having real sugar. Yeah.
I know there's ones from Mexico that do.
See. Let's see. Just don't choke the chicken, BobbyNic says Pecan. All right, folks.
I'm going to choke my chicken like crazy.
We are having so much fun today, and this show is going in so many different directions. Guests, friends. I got 42 people in here still. Come on, let's keep having fun. We're in the middle of Cyke Labs, damn it. We're supposed to be doing Cyke Labs, so that's what we're going to do, Cyke. Don't feel bad. See, Cyke, you only gave me a little bit of problem, but I haven't forgotten you, my friend. Thank you, Cyke Labs, for helping me with the vibe right here. So let's do this one. This one is, oh my goodness, and Bob, this is great, man, because I've showed some of these, but maybe you weren't here for all of them, and you know this guy, and a lot of you know him too. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, I present to you Joey C. Gay Joey C.
Están por ahí que te reporten. Estoy sola, vivo sola y con vista al mar.
Oh no!
Hi,
Los
Poppy.
solteritos que están por ahí. Que
See, Joey C. What do you think about that? Is he sexy, Wendy? Sexy streetwalker. Look at this.
reporten. Estoy sola, vivo sola y con vista al mar.
So these are the walking videos that he does at night now. Hi, Poppy Joey C. There you go. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs.
I mean,
it is Gay Joey C. BobbyNic. Had you seen that one, buddy?
No, I have not. But you know, I knew Joey C. Lost some water weight, but geez, that's ridiculous.
Lost some water weight. Let's see. All right. Well, I have another selection from the twisted mind of my talented friend at Cyke Labs. I want to thank Cyke Labs for always providing me this stuff and working with me, bro, like with the cool backgrounds and the cool branding that we're redoing for the show. Thank you, Cyke Labs. Type in CYKE when you go to YouTube, because my bot has been lazy. I can't get this son of a bitch working, but I'm going to be determined. I try something every day. But until then, type in CYKE on YouTube, or like he always tells you, or you can just watch Cyke Labs content right here on the BF Live, the vibe. Let's check this out. This is called Bob's Turkey Teeth. Look at this.
Lover.
Oh.
Lover.
Oh, look at them Bob Turkey Teeth. Is that a Smirnoff or a Zima he's enjoying? You like those turkey teeth there, Wendy?
Yeah.
You got them turkey. Let's see what Mr. Lover is up to. Let's keep this playing. Turkey teeth.
Mr. Lover. Mr. Lover.
Grilling indoors on the George Foreman like Perry.
Damn.
Mr. Lover.
There's Bob, Mr. Turkey Teeth. Right here from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. We're doing our Cyke Labs content segment, CYKE on YouTube. You can watch all this stuff at your leisure in your own time. Oh boy. And all right, I want to know what you think about this, guys. It's the holiday season, and Bob is already ready to go. Donde esta Bob Levy? He's right here. Happy Merry Christmas from Bob Levy, riding the Levy horse into Christmas, guys.
Con mi burrito sabanero voy canino de Belén. Con mi burrito
I think that's a donkey.
sabanero voy canino de Belén.
Well, for these purposes, it's a Levy horse. Donde esta Bob Levy?
Cinere. poi cammino de Belén, cinere, cinere, poi cammino de Belén, tuki 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 tuki, tuki tuki dubida, apúrate mi burrito que ya vamos a llegar. Con mi burrito sabanero, voy canino de Belén. Con
Hi,
mi
Poppy.
burrito
Looking
sabanero,
good,
voy
Levy, says Spacey
canino de
45.
Belén. Cinere, cinere, voy canino de Belén. Cinere, cinere, voy camino de Belén. Tuki, 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 tuki. Tuki, tuki, dubida. Apúrate mi burrito que ya vamos a llegar.
This is really good, Cyke, says our friend Space Nerd. He's wanted, donkey and a lime. Widow Killer says, hey, look, a jackass riding an ass. I didn't say that. Widow Killer said that. Chocolate Jen says, this is the best one so far, LOL. Articulate John checks in this afternoon and says, is that Elodie often? Right? I'm riding a donkey, right? Hey, tough guy, right?
Bobby, for some reason, my shirt won't stay up.
Ooh, look out. She's getting sexy in the midday. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at that. We got Wendy. We got, I don't know. We can't have a titty slip now. And you either, BobbyNic.
No titty slip in here.
Space Chief 75 says, this is what Bob's doing since Gino wouldn't let him smoke in the house today. How did you like that, Space Chief 75? Hey, can I just smoke one in the house? Can I just smoke one? Boy, that changed from when she was in California and, he wasn't there. She wasn't in with a arm shot or in hand shot of Bob Levy. But yeah, so, and Bobby, I said, he painted the house to cover up all the cigarette smoke. He covered up a smell with a smell. I think that's what he did. I know I know his technique, buddy. He knew Gina was going to come home and say, you've been doing nothing but smoking in this house, and this house smells like cigarettes. So he's like, I'll paint it. You got to overcome one smell with another. Brian's getting the last from Space Nerd. Pecan says, that's just real footage. Funky Bronco says, an ass on an ass. Oh. Beef stew, says Funky Bronco. Fucking beef stew. Chocolate Jen says, it's sexy Wendy time. Pecan says to calm down, Wendy. Spawn wants a little titty slip. He's rooting for titty slip. But we're going to continue on late in the show with BF Live, Cyke Labs Content. Let's see. All right. Well, we just got through Thanksgiving and everything, Bob. And maybe you haven't seen this one yet, but there's they have Black Friday sales, right, buddy?
Yes.
Well, it's gotten so popular. Even Bob did the Black Friday sale ad right here.
Gentlemen, do I have a deal for you? We've got shirts. We've got pudding text. We even have pink tops. Teddy, where did that come from? Well,
Bro, I pointed out to Cyke yesterday that this kind of looks like you. Like, look at this. Keep looking at the headshots like that freeze I got on it, but that's kind of more.
Sale too.
Cyke said, look at that one. That's BobbyNic right there. Cyke Clyde says, oh my God, BF, I didn't even realize that looks like BobbyNic.
Must go. It's Black Friday, baby. Sale. At sale.
That's BobbyNic with a haircut.
At sale. Also on sale. This is on sale. Definitely on
Straight
sale.
up,
We got clearance sale for the ages. Everything must go. $10 these. You betcha. $1 and $4 hoodies. We got them. Think it's so hot. Even our beers do it. Correct. What they check with on their glum forever. Sale. Now. Nobody checks those second chances. It's sale. It's on sale. It's still on sale. It's your favorite My Test location starting Black Friday. Deal ending next Sunday. Two My Test only have a month of lifetime. Everything must go. Somebody get me in the air.
There you go. That's Bob Levy-Nick. That's little Bob Levy-Nick. I'm like looking at that thing, Bob, and I'm like, that looks like my boy BobbyNic right here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, guys, I'm having a great time today. I'm so glad that BobbyNic was able to join me today. And my friend Wendy said, BF, send me the link, fool. Where are you at? I want to jump in on the show. Thank you for being here, Wendy.
You're welcome.
I love my sweet friend Wendy. I'm glad to call you my friend. And I'm also glad to show you this next piece. This is from Cyke Labs. This is Mike Morse. Let's take a little musical break. Clock You from The Miserable Men Show. This is also from September 7th, the year 2008 from Cyke Labs. Here's a little musical Mike Morse right here. Here we go on BF Live. Let's see what he's got.
Although he's an old man, Bob can kick a little ass, and he's getting in the ring real soon. Yeah, he's one angry Jew, and what he'll do is beat up that little red-headed baboon. Yeah, he will clock you. Listen, Danny, He will
About the day about a Gucci
clock
fight.
you. Leave punches hard like a retard. He's gonna knock the fucking freckles right off your face. You'll see that night, he'll win that fight. Reverend Bob Levy's gonna put out your lights. Yeah, he will clock you.
Yeah, no, truthfully.
He will clock you. Will make you happy.
And there you go. A little musical interlude.
Nice.
Compliment.
Nice.
How about that's a nice back in the day, BobbyNic, right?
Yeah.
Some good stuff. Some Mike Morse. We got a couple of Mike Morse fans in here, like Funky Bronco. Funky Bronco says, Morse. I think Nerd likes Mike too. Mike is my favorite, says Space Nerd. Testicle Tiger says, Wendy, this is for you. You're amazing, and I hope to see you again soon.
I do too.
Testicle Tiger's great. That's great. We made friends here today. Stacy Allen, another lovely lady, says, Wendy looks so pretty today.
Thank you.
Sure, best little sexy top for BF Live, the vibe. I appreciate it. Spawn
You're
says,
welcome, BF.
at Space Nerd, if someone you're obviously not going to be attracted to, you're looking at nothing, anything passable or above the eyes, go immediately to the ass. Yeah, I saw you guys talking about what we guys first see when they see a woman. It's normally like a combination of face, hair, ass, something for me, depending on how far away I am from them.
Yeah,
Space
it
Nerd
depends.
says,
It depends
yes.
what direction they're coming to you in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, BobbyNic, you're right about that, buddy. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're walking, like, yeah. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you walk away, kind of thing.
That's right.
Sometimes they
That's
look
right.
good leaving, and sometimes they look better coming at you.
Yeah.
Good point. Spawn says, Space Nerd, obviously you're not going to oogle or stare, but it's like an unconscious act. Eyes like lightning scan the booty. Yeah, man, like we do. I think we all do kind of a scan when we're out in public in general and we're assessing.
Mhm.
I think it's kind of in our DNA to kind of like seek out, other people or the other sex or just be horny in general. I oogle and stare, LOL. Exactly. That's what a lot of guys do. All right,
I've
folks.
caught myself ogling and staring. It's like I don't even know I'm doing it, and then I just it's like I wake up and I realize I'm looking at her fucking tits. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
There are times sometimes, BobbyNic, when a woman is so attractive and I'm in a certain situation like can't look, must not stare,
Yeah.
cannot look, don't look, can't stare. Yeah, there's times like that where you just try to, because I know if I start looking, it'll be hard to break away and everybody will see me looking. So
Yeah.
I try not to even start it. Juggalette Jen makes a great point. Brazilian girls got the best booties. You're not wrong about that, girl. Those Brazilian volleyball players, BobbyNic. Ooh, Lord of mercy. Ooh, they one of us, I guarantee. Ha, Space Nerd. I've had to slap myself once or twice. All right, let's not talk about our private masturbation habits right here. Let's show you one more piece of Cyke Labs content as we have fun right here on this great Tuesday, man. This turned out to be a better Tuesday than I ever thought it would be, and I hope it turned out that way for you guys. Let's watch this again. This is my boy. I got some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage right here. This, y'all don't see this, but when me and Chris Abels are trying to do the show, Chris is normally up to this kind of stuff, and I got to wrangle him in and say, Chris, come on, man, we got to do a show. And this is like some behind-the-scenes footage of Replayables backstage. Here we go. Come on, Chris.
Wow. So it's like the Rockman ice cream, man.
That's good. That is my boy right there.
Chris fucking Abel?
I'm like, Chris, come on, man. We got to do Replayables, and this is what he does.
And he was the altar. We know of my ordinance. That's
what he talks like, too.
Så det man är på bangar jag så det man inte jag man det och när det går gå för mina när det because of where the bro you can find the jag man kan det går för att that's the you the throw guys yeah more than model of five here
That's about how he sounds, too.
Well,
one more time around for my bro.
And he was the altar. We know of my ordinance. But the thing is more. Så det man är på bangar jag så det man inte jag man det och när det går gå för mina när det because of where the bro you can find
Chris is part Mexican, so this is perfect.
Did you just say because I wear a bra?
That's the you the throw guys.
He's got some man titties right there.
Yeah, more than model of five here the little bit this earlier to put out.
All right, there you go. We showed it twice, and it was nice. So there you go, folks. Let's see what I mean. It's 5 of the top of the hour. It all depends on how long my friends want to stick around. I might go into the ish, folks. I hope you enjoyed that because that was
Cycle.
Psych.
How much fun is that? Who has more fun than me doing BF Live? Nobody. The
right.
able slur sounds like a Mexican slur, says my sister Kathy. See. Stacey Allen says, I could watch that all day. Funky Bronco says, BobbyNic is on fire today. There you go.
That's right.
BobbyNic is on
That's
fire.
right.
Yeah, he's wrestling chickens and fucking Wendy and all kind of shit. Cyke Labs says, haha, Chris is like Bob works on everything. That's a ding found video. She's the best. Well, there you go.
Nice.
Chris is like Bob works on everything. Yep, there you go. There you go. Well, I'm glad you like that. Thank you, Dawn. I'm here for the ish. All right, Testicle Tiger, we're going to go into the ish. And I think we'll go into the ish talking about my friend and yours, Perry Caravello, because we're going to have to check in last night because he went out for some food and stuff. So let's just go over that real quick and have fun, just talking about the crazy antics of Perry Caravello and hanging out last night. And let's see if they talk about what happened at the end of the show. Good to know. Sad that not my best asset. Funky Broncos is Tiffany Washington. I'm enjoying a frosty one right now. Enjoy that shit. We're friends, Tiff, but that's a little too far. Says Space 75. All right, well, let's do this. We're going to go right into the ish, folks, talking about my friend and yours, Perry Caravello. Let's see what kind of funny antics he got up to last night with a little Perry talk.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
It is Perry Talk right here on BF Live.
Yeah, I heard some shit last night, but I haven't seen it yet. So this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, well, okay. I like to go back to some of the most recent stuff that happened. So I told you the sad saga of him stealing food from the homeless people, right? Well, Perry then went out for some dinner, and he went to a place that he talks about a lot, Bob. He thinks this is health food, but it's not. This is Perry Goes to Panda Express. Let's see what Perry helps himself to. Right back at Panda Express. Out of the restroom, he says. So yeah, this is just like the fast food, Chinese food, basically. He thinks this is health food.
All this good food over here. I'll do chow mein. I'll do I don't want blazing. Do not want blazing. Honey nut shrimp, yes. Honey walnut shrimp, yes. Barbie?
Is this a bigger plate? What? Wait a minute. Perry went and got the wrong plate so he could fill it even bigger.
On the back. Yeah, and then we're done. Yes, and then the greens, the shrimp, right. Then we're done. Thank you, dears. God, no Sprite.
More bigger and more bigger.
Did he say no Sprite? Did he actually? What he says.
Then we're done. Yes, and then the greens, the shrimp, right. Then we're done. Thank you, dears. God, no Sprite.
God, no Sprite. What the fuck? I thought he's a 7-Up guy. I thought Sprite was poison. He says God knows. Oh, maybe saying God knows Sprite, but there's somewhere there. But let's see.
Stop it with the Sprite.
Stop it with the Sprite.
Why does everybody sell Sprite?
Why are you so pissed off that people sell Sprite? There's plenty of other things you could be pissed off at. You don't have to take it. Tusker Tiger, right? He thinks it's healthy food, right? He always brags to Tom B about it.
Garbage.
Like, I don't go to McDonald's. I go to Panda Express.
1949, which is after 51 cents per show possible? All right, I'll give you the 20. I love this place. Panda Express is awesome.
There's his
My
health
food. I'm gonna close this out and eat. Then I have 2 fortune cookies. A long-awaited vacation will bring a great deal of pleasure. Meaning going to the snow. I can't wait until I go to the snow.
No.
Thank you.
There you go. So Perry went to Panda Express after we kind of guilted him or something about taking somebody's food. Now we're trying to tell him that he has to make up for it, Bobby. He either has to feed the homeless or he has to open up his apartment and allow the homeless to come in and shower and stuff like that.
Right. There you go.
Surprisingly, he's not really going for any of that, though, BobbyNic.
Well,
Sprite, go.
He should. He should.
Sprite is my favorite. 100% says on Esther. Ding Dong says, I saw this on Facebook. So funny. Panda Express, delicious Chinese food, says Testicle Tiger. Yeah, and I maybe it is a couple steps healthier than eating the cheeseburgers and all the other stuff, but I hear there's lots of oil and grease and things that you have to dodge with Panda Express too. It's not strictly the health food that I think Perry thinks it is just because it's not a burger or something. Well, let's continue on here because, yeah, last night was Monday PCL. Oh, my God. So, yeah, the beginning of the show, Tom starts out by telling us that Perry messed with his computer. He had wires and stuff all over the place. We pretty much know it was because he probably got some kind of a porn virus on there. So Tom barely just got the computer running before the show. So that was some of the show prep he had to do. Here's some of the other show prep. And talk about Mike's shitty internet provider asking me if I would want this job if Tom couldn't do it. I don't know if I could take this. Look, this is behind the scenes, Bobby and Wendy. That's his giant adult diaper on the bed.
Oh my God!
Isn't that a giant ass diaper, Wendy?
Yes.
That is Perry's diaper. He wears that during his show. I can't do that. Could you pee in that, Wendy? I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. Let's see.
No.
I think Wendy could. Wendy could.
She might be able to.
I probably could.
Fried or all the oil, says Space Nerd. That's right. Let's see. We got that Chinese food one. Porn virus has the chlamydia. Yeah, maybe Space Nerd. I don't know because like I say, well, if Panda is healthy, then so is me eating stuffing for 3 weeks straight. Exactly, right. It's not exactly the health food. Just because it's not a burger, Perry tries to put it up as a health food. But look at that giant ass diaper. Porn virus, hashtag chlamydia. Yeah, because I said, I think Perry, can't wait for the stream to end just so he can go jerk off. Because that time that Tom was over, a month or so ago, it was they had, an incident after that. He left. That's when Tom got back to the hotel room, turned the stream on, and Perry's camera was still on, and he caught him masturbating. And so in the time that it took Tom to walk out of the door, BobbyNic, and drive to his hotel room, Perry didn't sign off of the feed. And when Tom went back in the computer, he found Perry sitting there handling his business.
Oh, no.
Yes. Richard Christie didn't mind wearing those. Hey, that's right. He ain't going to the bathroom during his favorite drum solo. Hey, he's not doing it. I wore a diaper when I seen Viking death metal. All right, let's see this next one. Talking to your friends after eating all the Thanksgiving weekend. Here's just a little snippet clip, a little 8-second clip. This is from when Bob had Perry on the Levy verse. Let's listen to this one. Check this out.
This is not a tight shirt. It's a double XL.
Wow, dude, you got to go on a diet, man.
I no shit. This is not a tight shirt. It's a double XL.
Wow, dude, you got to go on a diet, man.
There you go. That's what you say to your best friend after Thanksgiving. Hey, Wendy, how was your Thanksgiving, dear?
It was okay.
Okay.
I've been mostly laying in bed and recovering from my sickness that I have more than a day.
Yeah, she's
my goodness. What did she have? They kind of like me, Bob. What did you have, Wendy? Did you have coughing? What was wrong, girl?
I have coughing. I have different symptoms. I get dizziness.
Really?
My head starts to bother me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that something going around. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I had something in my chest for 2 weeks. I couldn't do some shows and everything. So I hope you feel better soon, Wendy.
Thank you, BF. I do too.
It's his PP. If he wants to play with it, he can. Perry was jerking his gherkin. Ironic since he hates pickles.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say that. LJ Lowe said it. Kathy says it's his and he can play with it if he wants to. Is it really granny porn he watches? He watches buff granny porn. Yes, they have actually found, Space Nerd. They have actually found buff granny porn or buff granny mother-in-law or something like that. Yes, buff granny. We didn't just make that up. Buff granny is an actual kink of his. Widow Killer says, do you think he falls for those fake porn emails about Ukrainian women that are obviously viruses? Absolutely, Widow Killer. You see some of the clickbait death reports. He comes up saying that Robert Pacino is dead or something like that, or Al Pacino's dead, or the other one I was trying to think. I got it mixed up. Yeah. but Al Pacino and the other one. Thank you, nerd from Ding Dong. Space Chief 75 says, I love how low-key Bob stays during the Perry streams. Yeah, Space Chief. It's like he just puts the little bait out there and like he's fishing.
Yeah,
And he just baits it. Yeah, you're right, BobbyNic.
Yeah.
He knows what he like, and he just waits for him to take the bite of the fish. Easy to do, Widow. Space Nerd. And then break when he can't hold it. Says, got a two-parter right there. Granny Point he watches, yeah. Easy to do. Hugs to Wendy from Aunt Esther. You want to give some hugs there, Wendy? Hugs to Aunt Esther.
Hug
Right.
back to you too.
Buff Granny. Okay. Yes, that's one of his. He likes the hot MILF mother-in-law swinging with the threesome and all that stuff. He's got, and it was so uncomfortable, Space Nerd. I know you know Testicle Tiger. BobbyNic, I don't know. Did you see when Gina read his internet search history?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. I wish I don't know if I don't have a ready clip of that. Yeah, bro. When she was out there for like a month or so, when she was out there visiting and working and all that stuff, she stopped in for one of Perry's streams and somebody paid like a certain amount to have Gina read his search history from the day before, and it was so uncomfortable, bro. Hearing fucking those words coming out of Gina's mouth, like hot granny takes big cocker or whatever it was. It was just so weird, man.
My God.
But it also was comedy gold, I will say. It was very good. She handled it very well. There's there's Dio Brando talking about people in the chat family that are creative and have great creative people in the chat. Dio Brando is one of the creative people. Dio Brando Productions in the PCL family. And look at that. That looks like a young Joe Rogan or something right there. Send your trees to Perry. Oh, yeah, we got to send him some Christmas trees. But yeah, it looks like a young Joe Rogan right there, I think. Little young Perry. Put a little extra touch on that. Our friend Dio Brando did. Shout out, buddy. Bones up, 666. All right, here goes.
Blow me.
This is where they tried the super tips with featuring Jeffrey Ross, the comedian, and Tiffany Haddish, who happened to be at the event where Perry stole food from the homeless. Let's listen to some of these new super tips.
Perry rushed the stage on Thanksgiving and tried to pull down my pants and blow me. He kept calling me Don. Dude, you ruined the entire night for everyone. Jamie told me to tell you you're banned from the Laugh Factory. Fuck you, Kennison wannabe.
Perry, just admit that you grabbed my ass on Thanksgiving, and I saw you go back for a second plate. Don't be lying.
Don't be in a second plate. I said that's Tiffany had dish, and Perry had dish. He had multiple dishes.
How dare you say that? You wanted me to grab your ass. I didn't grab your ass. Yeah, sure.
Perry rushed the stage on Thanksgiving and tried to pull down.
Oh, there you go. It started over again. It looped. So let's get into another piece. Yes, Testicle Tiger. And Bob, this is the second gross part. Testicle Tiger says, Perry sitting on Gina's lap was the worst part for me. She sat, Perry, right. Perry sat on Gina's lap, Bobby, number one, and she sat herself in that cum-stained chair.
Oh, no.
I was horrified to see her knowing the things that must be in and on that chair, and to see our poor, lovely Gina being subject to sitting on that chair. That was so gross.
I hope they steam clean it every once in a while.
They don't do shit to that. It's amazing how sizable of a library there is of young men with face buried on seniors. Space Nerd laughs at gives a laugh to LJ Lowe. Uncle Jack says, Funky Bronco, I just got back. What up? Space Chief 75 says, I hope people fill Perry's apartment with Christmas trees like a forest.
Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't my idea. It was our friend Space Chief 75. It was his idea. He wants you to have a Merry Christmas. So instead of getting firewood, we're just going to send him trees. LJ Lowe says, Perry has the fantasy that a dashing older lady will lose her teeth under the couch, then, get stuck, do some stuck porn. Stuck porn. That's a category too. Stuck in washing machines, stuck with your hand down the sink, and stuck looking for a ring under Perry's couch. Let's hear the teeth. Space Nerd is laughing. No, he doesn't clean it at all. No, I know that dead air chair does not get cleaned at all. I was horrified. That put the blue light on that son of a bitch. You might not want to. All right, so we watched the super tip one. Let's look at this one. Saying this one's just called "Did this really happen?" Let's see. And Perry was telling a bit of a story last night. Y'all let me know if you believe this is true. Perry was in a particular situation where a crime occurred, and this is how he said he reacted to the crime. Check this out.
When he dropped his gun, then I kept him held until the cops came.
You said, I did that one time. I got involved where I shouldn't have, and I almost got killed, but I'm not going to talk about that. That sounds like a new story. Can you elaborate on that at all?
No.
What happened?
Somebody tried to rob our store, and I put I was luckily able to get to where I was able to put this guy in a chokehold like I know I like to do to people, and he dropped his gun.
What? You believe in this shit? He put a guy with a gun in a
When he
chokehold.
dropped his gun, then I kept him held until the cops came.
I'm going to call bullshit on that there, Bobby Friend.
Also pretty stupid.
Yeah, I don't know about.
I was nuts.
Did this really happen?
I call bullshit on that too.
Even Wendy's calling bullshit on Perry Carabella,
That's
saying,
right.
"No way, Wendy." He said he choked out a guy and made him drop his gun. I'm not believing it. I'm not buying it.
Neither do I.
All right. Widow Killer says, "I hope Santa appears on PCL again. That would be fun." Cyke Clyde says this had to be a lie. All of us kind of regulars, we kind of think that this is bullshit too. So I think we're all on the same page. Wendy, Bobby, and everybody. Well, they also showed a little clip last night of Perry. Perry had a little cameo in the Goonies back in the day, folks. That movie, The Goonies. I got it for you right here. Check this out now. Perry from back in the day on the movie Goonies, right here on BF Live, The Vibe.
It's Chump. First, you gotta do the truffle shuffle.
I said no!
There's Corey. That's his nemesis. Corey is now holding his guitar, and he's never going to give it back.
Shut the fuck up.
You ain't getting it back from him, bro. He sucks at playing guitar, and he's still better than you.
Hell no! You pieces of shit!
Do it!
He's doing it.
It's Chump. First, you gotta do the truffle shuffle.
I said no!
Do it!
Hell no! You pieces of shit!
Do it!
There you go. Perry doing the truffle shuffle from his cameo back in the day on PCL. Let's see. What we got here? Oh, this one. Oh, another Western film preview. Yeah, so he lost his shit last night, and I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a cliffhanger. I'm going to show you these last two videos they have. We'll tease them a little bit, Testicle Tiger, about how the show ended last night. LJ Lowe says, the smell that the chair is storing must be horrendously magnificent. Cyke Clyde says, was this before or after he sold out an employee to the cops? LOL. I just told him where he was. That's right. He snitched. I missed this, says Testicle Tiger. Well, there you go. I'm glad we're doing Perry Talk right here this afternoon. All right, let's see. Now tell the 92 story.
Shut the fuck up.
Space Steve wanted to hear it, not me. LJ Lowe says, what's a bigger lie? Perry being a snowboarder or Perry choking out that guy? That is a very good question. Let's put it out there. What is the Perry being a snower? I'm going to say choking out the guy because at least we've seen Perry attempt to snowboard there, LJ.
Right, yeah.
What's with all of the choking, LJ? All of the choking. Widow Killer says, I was dying when they played the Brokeback Mountain trailer with Perry and Randy. Well, let's go. Let's watch this trailer right now. Here's one of the Western media share players trailers right here. There you go. Check this out.
Rated G movie, focus features.
You pair of deuces looking for work, I suggest you get your scrawny asses in here. You eat your supper, you sleep with the sheep, 100%.
There's Randy. There are truths we can't deny.
Look.
I can't quit you, Randy.
I answered an ad in the Penny Saver. Not me.
It's not videographed at all. The thumb rules are made to be broken.
And I still got scam derbies, and no, I'm not going to show it to anybody. I need some relief, and soon.
Take them right off.
are gonna swallow me like a milkshake first.
That was Jim.
Like this. Get it off my goddamn computer! God damn it!
Oh.
Video graph garbage.
It's about to get gay, Wendy.
Move it now.
Oh, that was Jim. There's Jim up in the top. Yeah, there's Jim. I recognized his face that time.
Please, lying bastards. Anything to piss me off. Yeah, thanks. Well, you love to succeed.
Well, we can't wait so that hits the movies. Next to the Wild Western, that's the movie I'm looking for the most, folks. Okay, this one's called Point of View, Perry on First Date. And I'm just going to simply say that last night, very late at night, the show ended in a kind of a Perry kind of way, and that Tom is always pushing Perry's buttons and all. A lot of times ending the show lately involves one of the last messages saying, hey, Perry, somebody's messing with your car, and Perry will run out the door and go check his car, and Tom will hit the music, Ricky Horny, and we'll kind of end the show. But last night, he had like a media share up. Perry got quite pissed off, and the show ended quite weirdly and abruptly. And I'll tick your ass with a feather with that one because it's not here on Twitter X, but I'll let you know that the show kind of ended really weird last night with him trying to undo the computer because he was upset with what was being showed on the screen. Some Randy action was shown on. So you got to member up and you got to tune in to Perry Caravella Live if you want to keep up with this stuff. And you can be members only. You can be $4.99 for ShopVac level or $9.99 for credenza level on PCL. Here's the last clip I have off Twitter X. Let's watch this and let's pull this train into the station because we're well into the ish.
But I'm afraid I gotta sit on the toilet because of I gotta do a toilet run. Now, right now, or I'm gonna poop my pants. Sorry.
Wendy, last week he actually pooped his pants on screen in the diaper. Ain't that gross?
Because
no.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I gotta do a toilet run. Now, right now, or I'm gonna poop my pants.
It looked like he put his hand back there, Bobby, trying to stop it from coming out.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, folks. That's all I have off of Twitter X for you. It's been so much fun talking about this stuff with you guys. Videographed is this the 1920s? Well, LJ Lowe, you know that's the term. It's audiographed, it's videographed. That's right. That's kind of the terms he used. That one was a funny testicle tiger. Let's see. Found him. Yep, you found him. Let's see. True BF. Yep, you found him. I love to watch women working the wood. Well, I'll try to rustle up some more of that for you, Funky Bronco. That one was funny. We got that. Yes, and Videograph. And Cyke Labs lets you know. There's the link right there. If you want to be over and be part of this chat family, which a lot of you are in the chat today, our PCL chat family. I love and appreciate you guys for welcoming me into your family. We are all one PCL chat family. Go ahead and member up over there on PCL, folks. Let me run my little element. Let me see what my sister's saying. Got the last comment coming in. Wendy, not sure if you have heard about it or not, but women are now shaving their faces. Oh, wait a minute. Great show today, BF, Bobby, and Wendy. Thank you, Space Chief 75. Let me run my little thing. We'll do some plugs and throw up some information and stuff like that, and we'll get on down the road. We'll ease on down the road, folks. I hope you enjoyed that this afternoon. That was Perry Talk. There you have it, folks. Boy, we are well into the ish. We say we go 3-ish on BF Live. We are into the ish. It's 19 minutes into the ish, 19 minutes into hour number 4 of what is normally just a 3-hour live show. Wendy, thank you for joining me today, sweetie. You got any unplugged?
BF.
Awesome.
Yes. I'm probably gonna be setting up a live stream doing a show with my Bobby Nipples.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Bobby Nipples. Well, I will let you know, folks, that if you are so kind, if you could help Wendy out, I know she could always use a little bit, like we all could. This is Wendy's PayPal. It is simply Wendy Pack. That's her name. WendyPack. Wendy Pack, the number 82 @gmail.com. If you're so kind and you want to contribute to Wendy, or you could use Wendy's Cash App. It is the $ and the word cat fun, right, Wendy? What is it?
Right, Bobby. I mean, right, BF, it's dollar cat fun, not scat fun.
That's right.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
not.
cat fun.
That's right. Wendy's not trying to buy any scat or any poop or anything. This is Wendy's
Right.
Cash App name, the $ and then the word cat fun. Or you can hit Wendy up at wendypack82 on gmail.com. Thank you to the lovely Wendy Pack for joining us here today. And you guys got to be searching. Sometimes you go under on Chucky Want Play, right? Sometimes.
Right. Yes, I do, BF.
Right. You might not find Wendy just strictly under the name Wendy. It might be Chucky Want Play, or what's another one, BobbyNic? That's the one she's using a lot lately.
The Wendy Pack is another one. And Banana Man is also another one.
Banana Man.
There you go. So there's plenty of Wendy for everybody to love. A lot
Yeah.
of times she goes on late here on the East Coast of the United States. So that's when you can find our friend Wendy. That's awesome. So there you go. There's your links. And thanks for joining us today. Now, today is Tuesday. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend BobbyNic Havens because he's never quite done podcasting, folks. I think he only sleeps in between podcasts. So BobbyNic, what podcast are you going to be on when you're not sleeping today?
Well, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, you can check me out on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Just search that into your little YouTube machine and click that subscribe button, guys. And then also my channel, at BobbyNic 1978, I do the Lunatic Lounge on there every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I've got the hours, I've got the subscribers. I'm looking into monetizing. There's a Canada Post strike right now, though.
I've heard.
So
Bobby,
you need to get that pin. You need to get that pin. They can't mail it to me, so I gotta wait till the strike is over.
You look sassy as always, Bobby.
Oh well, thank you very much, Wendy. You're not so bad yourself, there, girl.
Thank you,
Wink,
Bobby.
Well, this has been a banner day. This is why I get up and love doing this show every day, because even I didn't know that I was going to be surprised with my great friend, Wendy Pack, and BobbyNic was going to be back joining us today. That meant to be surprised. Applause. Thank you guys very much for being here today. That's why you got to tune in to BF Live, because it is the vibe. It is BF Live, the vibe. That's right. Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish, and we're well into the ish right here. There's like 22 comments left, you guys leaving. Let's see. Everybody's checking out. Let's see. Awesome show. Please take care, heathens. Have a blessed day, and much love from the lovely Aunt Esther. You're not 54. Stop it, says our friend.
I love you, Robert Spawn.
Ooh, you're getting the full name, Robert Spawn. Docs. She told the world. Yes, I am. Thank you, BobbyNic, for being on a show today. For being on the show today. Then I'm 24. Spawn is laughing. Funky Bronco says, your show, BF and BobbyNic, are always wild and great. Thank you for your great compliment there, Funky Bronco. Excellent.
I like Funky.
Says our friend Space Nerd. I like people that have fun, and he's certainly one of them. Space Nerd says, Spawn, I don't know what 54 is supposed to look like. Space Cheap 75 says, throwing up the flames and the devil horns. Oh my God, so cute. Chocolate Jen says, sexy peeps. Spawn says, you're supposed to lie down, not up. Just messing. I'm sure you look younger than me, and I'm 45. Hope you feel better soon, Kathy Linder says. Testicle Tiger says, Wendy, you rock. See you all tomorrow, chat family. Yeah, I know. I can tell there's a great vibe going on between Wendy and Stacy and Testicle Tiger. All you guys. That's great. We made some friends here today. Wendy got the love from Spawn. He loves you back. Spawn says, hope you have a great day from the Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, enjoy the rest of your day, LJ Low. Spawn says, Space Nerd, you too, my dear. Always fun talking to you. Likewise. Space Nerd says, thank you, BF Live, the vibe, and the guest. Josh in Tennessee takes a minute to get his hands off the wheel and checks in and says, great show as usual. Thanks for the ish. You got it, Josh, in Tennessee, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for taking out a minute from your hardworking day and with your great comments. Thank you, my friend. And thank you once again for Wendy, for BobbyNic Havens, and for the chat family. This has been BF Live, the vibe. Stream show 197 just happened, folks.
Right.
So for BobbyNic, for Wendy, and for the chat family, I'm going to say peace and love, and I'll see you the next time I see you right here on BF Live. Have a great rest of your Tuesday and enjoy the rest of your week, folks. We're out of here for now. Bye for now.
Peace up, baby. You cunts. Fuck off, cunts.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.